Hello. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Hi. I'm still sick. Hi. But I need to stream. Because, I don't know if this is going to be the last stream. Forever! No. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow as well. Princess, thank you. Thank you. I am looking extra cute and extra thick today. Um, hi. How's everyone doing? I'm sorry I didn't stream during the week. I felt like shit. I still feel like shit. But I feel better and like I think it's a combination of I got sick plus moving with all the dust and everything. It just wrecked my sinuses. Like I couldn't sleep or anything like that. Oh my, dinner coming. Hi Skatey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hi Pyro. Hi Scott. Scott's also watching Shay at the minute. Shay's editing a matchbook trick video right now. So if you want to go check that out, go watch him do that. It's like having allergies. It's not the best. I would say it's, top three worst kinks to have, but can you watch one at a time at the gym on the phone? Perfect. Sophie's choice situation. What's the gym like? I haven't been in a week. I don't want to get anyone sick and I feel like crap, but I'm fading away. I'm literally fading away. Hey Paragon, am I just taking care of yourself? So sure, I'm right. I know. No, I wanted to stream today, at the very least to stream today, because if I can't tomorrow, then at least we did like one less stream in this apartment, yeah. Oh, don't worry, there's new landlord information as well, so the bingo cards are ready, but there'll just be no gym stories for this week. I'll still talk about my body, don't worry everyone, I'll still talk about my body. It's looking very flat right now, but I am down to like 164, which is a good thing. But there is new landlord news because he's being such a sane, rational, normal human being, as usual, as we all know that he is. But I don't really have a lot of stories of what's been happening on. Getting sick is it's definitely like loss of like fluids and stuff like that, like water, not out there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Not in the blue sky hole. Um, it's just like yeah, I just like couldn't breathe. My nostrils are really like bunged up and like I've got that dry cough now. And Shay was saying about like oh apparently a lot of people in the city are saying it's like allergies and I'm like yeah. I was like I can feel like the fucking fluid on my brain. Oh, that's the most patient, reasonable people upon. It is known they do have a hard life. They have to hoard wealth and assets, and we should just be grateful. Frankly, we should just be saying thank you. It's like that video of the guy who's a landlord saying that tenants should tip their landlord because if they're willing to tip a barista, they should tip 15% on the rent because the landlord provides them a service. I agree. I think it should be higher. I think it should start at like 20, to be honest. I'm just so grateful because it's like giving the landlord 30% of my paycheck isn't enough. They worked really hard to earn that 30%, and I think they deserve a reward for that, you know. You know, it's just the way the world works. Having fun moderating a friend, giving some talk to, re-downloaded Stellaris. Ooh, Stellaris. Trying to play full game 1 point. So I fight my bosses. My landlords, dragons. They are, yes. It's like Smaug, but it's pronounced cunt. So, yeah, it's like that. It's kind of like similar names. Imagine how hard it is to have multiple empty homes and was oh yeah, to the hoops you got to jump through to avoid paying taxes. As now a homeowner, learning all the veil behind the curtain kind of stuff, they can all fuck off. They can all really really fuck off. The amount of grants and tax breaks they get are fucking crazy, and it's not like there's certain things where it's like you have to live in the place in order to claim these benefits. Fair enough, but it's like I I have to pay 20% property tax. Oh no, sorry. I have to pay property tax, which they were like, oh, it's like 1% of the value of the property. It's fucking not. It's like zero point 0.3 something. I don't know, but I get 25% of that back as a grant. Muted. Good. That's the best way to watch the stream. Just like turn the TV off, actually. Mic cut off you. Oh, really? Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it clipped. It might have clipped. Mic is fine. It might have clipped. Um, Mic is fine. Mic is fine. Who's Mike? When I hit for Mike, I gotta listen to my sick ass. And that means everything. See, you got to reply from your landlord when you have notice saying he will miss me. I got that message from the property manager who's never met me, and the landlord went into like a rage spiral. They can get a bit too lazy. Yeah. How is that spelled, with a K or a C? Whatever you want. It depends if you're in Germany or not. Just you, real load. Mike Hawk. No, Pyro. Hi, Toxic. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Yeah, anyway. So, as I said last week, landlord, I told him, gave him all the notice, everything. He decided that he won't let me go through the property manager because he doesn't want to pay them. It's just very, very stupid. They want to keep messages. Campsite. There we go. Yes, what I'm saying is too real, and they're trying to hold me down. So he's like, oh, do we have to call or anything? I was like, I ain't calling you unless it's an emergency. Unless it's an emergency, I'm not jumping on the phone with you. So, been dealing with him through email. He's not listening to me. He's just talking at me. And, I told him that, one of the lights is flickering in the bathroom. And not, one of the ones that I can change. It's, the fixtures that are in the wall where you have to take the fixture out. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not removing a fixture from the wall to do it. It needs an electrician to look at it. Because the bulb is fine. It's just, it flickers and then it stops. It flickers for a while and then it'll stop and it'll normalize. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with the bulb. It's just something. But it's right above the shower, so it's probably got water in or something. And it's not sealed, because why would he ever do that? So I told him, completely ignores me. Messaged me the other day and he's like, what day are you moving? And I'm like, this day. And he's like, you're going to be in the apartment next day. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be there cleaning so that you can show it the weekend after. He's like, well, I've ordered some move-out cleaners to do a professional move-out clean on that day between these times, so you need to be there and let them in. I'm like, whoa. No. I was like, I'm there to have junk removed, because I have, a bed frame, and I have a broken AC unit that I want to get rid of. So I was like, no. I was like, that doesn't work for me. It's like, I'll be there between these times and then I'm leaving. Either moisture or bad connection. It gets better when heated. Yeah, it's probably a little bit of both, to be honest. Because it's not sealed. It's just yeah. And the shower gets very, very steamy. Oh, hi, Adrian. Good to see you, dude. Adrian, it was your birthday not that long ago, wasn't it? The 15th of... Yeah, wasn't it your birthday? I have it in my phone, and I missed it, and I didn't see you. But happy belated birthday, dude. Hope you're doing okay. I don't remember which day. I apologize. But I know it was recent. But yeah, so he just booked these fucking cleaners, and it was like, oh, you're going to be there on that day, so I'm booking clean. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, they're going to be there for at least 3 hours. And I was like, all right, keep in mind, these cleaners are going to charge him... It was? No worries, dude. These cleaners are going to charge him $90 an hour. $90 an hour. They're going to charge an extra $30 for any appliances they have to clean inside of, the fridge, whatever, things like that. This is the same man who screamed at me that he has no money, but he's hiring a $90 an hour cleaner. Now, on the surface level, on the outside, this is the stuff that drives me fucking insane. It's like, oh, that's really nice. He's going to do the move-out clean for me, so I don't have to clean or ever. Yeah, on paper, that's really good that I don't have to do that. The thing is that he won't let me hand over my keys, so I'm still responsible for the apartment for the rest of the month. So I'm going to have to do another clean on top of that. He also booked it without consulting me, so I have to just, I don't know, I can't contact the cleaners and be like, hey, maybe change this. I have no say in it. It's really frustrating. Hey, no worries, Chronicle. Sorry, I didn't stick around. I wasn't feeling too good. Still not, but hope your stream went well. Dude, PUBG, I've been talking about PUBG and doing duos with Shay so much recently. Go follow Chronicle. They're really cool. Sounds like the property manager needs to be there instead of you. Yeah, but he won't use him because he made his accountant, who charged him $300 an hour, his property manager. And I'm like, I want to give my keys. I want to give my keys over, because he's like, oh, well, I'm going to find someone I trust and you can give them one of your keys and you hang on to a key. And I'm like, no, dude. I was like, I'm not telling him where I live. I'm not telling him where I live. I'm giving him a mailbox to forward anything to. I've already arranged for mail forwarding, but it's like, I'm not giving him my new address. And I've told him, I was like, I don't live 2 minutes away. I live 10-minute walk away, right? Not the furthest away in the world, but it's like, it's not like I can just pop downstairs and then call it a day. It's that I have to like drop everything, go over and do this. I have to let them into like the whole parkade. So I have to be here at like 11. I only have my thing arranged for like 1 o'clock. So I have to come all the way here while I'm also trying to pack. And that's the thing that drives me nuts. I'm moving early so he can show the place off. And I have to condense my move into like 3 days. He has the entire rest of the month. He could have done this move out clean at the end of the month before the new people move in, and I just clean it for the viewings, right? There's no reason for him to do this that day. It's purely selfish, narcissistic bullshit. When you clicked on Cargo's name, I was following already. Double follow. Yeah, you should double follow. You know, the double follow is if you type in twitch.tv/chronicle/subscribe. If you go to that, it will let you super follow the channel, and I think you should go do that immediately. Property manager, someone he has decided to trust. Tell me you bought a place in South. Oh, I'm not telling him shit. The concierge was like telling me, he's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have told him. I was like, I wish I hadn't. I was like, but at the same time, it's like, this guy accused me of lying about buying a place and like called me a bad person, and he doesn't trust me because I told him what his rights were as a property manager according to the tenancy board. And he was like, yeah, the guy kept emailing me and he kept calling me. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, he's calling and emailing the concierge to find out if someone's there on the weekend to ask them to do apartment viewings for him. And I'm like, what? He called them for 45 minutes and he wouldn't get off the phone with them. And he started demanding all of these things from them. And they were just like, no, that's not my job. I'm not here to like show off the apartment. Anything less than a week move sounds actual hell. I'm anxious to get something. I need multiple chances to double check. I mean, I get my new keys on the Tuesday and my move is on the Thursday, Skatey. So like I do have time. I'm getting everything ready, and I have the time during the week from work to do all the move. So like I actually have been going through, and really the most stuff I have is like kitchen and office, right? So it's not the end of the world that I can just keep doing runs back and forth. I went around yesterday and I just touched up some of the walls with some paint. I'm going to do it properly when all my stuff's out. But that was what Friday was for. Friday was me cleaning the place and then touching up all the walls. I can't do that now because fucking cleaners are going to be here. And he's telling me like, oh, he's moving still. Are you going to be able to work around him? And I'm like, I'm not moving that day. Like, why can't you listen to me? It's like, why? That's the most frustrating part, is he does not listen. Hi, Robin. And he has the rest of the month. That's what I mean. He has the rest of the month. He could have someone move in on the 15th if he wants, or the end of the month. Doesn't fucking matter. I've already paid for the month of April, right? Doesn't matter. He could have done the move out clean at any point, but he forced it in while I'm moving, thinking, oh, this is convenient for him. No, it's the opposite of convenient. You just fucked my entire Friday. Because now I can't, like, just work on stuff at home and then come here, get junk removal, grab stuff. Like, they're going to call me 15 minutes before. I let them in, they take stuff out, and then I go home. I'm now stuck on the hook for 4 hours, and I have to come back twice. I don't know if the notifications work. When Shay goes live, I get email notifications from my bot channel to tell me that he's live, but I don't get them for me. It's fucking weird. Is the rest of it? Yeah, it's so crazy. Oh, so he was calling the concierge to ask them to do stuff for them. Sent all these emails. And it's like at the end of the email, he's like, the concierge is like, no, I can't do that stuff. Like, I'm not gonna be like your property manager and show off your apartment. That's not my job. And the guy's like, oh yeah, good stuff. You're doing a fabulous job, doing a great job. Like, honestly, you'd think Trump wrote the fucking email. It's like, oh, you're doing such an incredible, fabulous job. And the concierge, I'm like, yeah, he's doing that because he wants something from you. He has never, ever said anything nice to anyone that he didn't want something from. Because last time he was here, when he sat in the lobby for like 2 hours, 3 hours or something, he was interrogating the concierge, asking him where he's from, because he's not Canadian, like he's from a different country. And he's like asking about his religion and stuff, and like it's like, dude, this is the first time you met this guy, because I think like the concierge is Muslim, and so he's like, doing that kind of like, oh, I'm taking an interest in you, but really I want to know where you're from. Like, kind of like fucked up, especially because the landlord's kind of racist as well. And tried to get like a copy of my mail key and like all of these insane things. And the concierge is like, yeah, none of us like it. I'm like, I've never met a person who enjoys dealing with this guy. I've never met it. Once professional cleaners are done, it's clean, so no need to clean him after that. Leave. I can't. The concierge won't be there. I mean, I'm trying to get him to do the move out inspection that day so that it's done. Because I'm like, I'm not coming back. Like, he wants me to give keys to some random person. I don't know who it is. I'm not coming. He wants me to come back next Sunday at 12 o'clock to give my keys to this person. And I'm like, dude, I'm busy. I'm fucking moving. And all the time I took off work to move, I have to make up. Also, I'll be streaming, which is work. It's not that it like feels like a job, but it's work, right? So it's like, I'm not just dropping everything on your schedule to do all this. Like, that's not how this works. What about notifications in the chest? I don't want his opinion, Elon Musk. That's great. That's actually really great. I mean, sucks it took this long and this much for that to happen. It's real bad. Hire Uber courier, mail it to the landlord. Yeah. I mean, the property manager lives in like Mount Pleasant, or like his office in Mount Pleasant. I'm like, it's like you're having to move out cleaners come through and everything like that. It's like you never did an inspection when I came in, so it doesn't matter. Let me just drop the fucking keys off at this guy's place, and whoever's doing the inspection can pick them up, and then I'm done. I'm done. So anyway, there's more stuff, and he was like, "Why are you having a junk removal service come in?" I was like, "I have a bed frame that I need to get rid of because I've moved 4 times today. It's not going to survive. It's an IKEA one. It's not going to survive another move." I was like, "I want to get rid of it." I was like, "Also, I have a broken AC unit." He's like, Why would you get a junk removal? Just take it down into the garbage room and throw it in the garburator where it has the machine that you put it in and crush it. And I'm like, sorry, you want me to take a portable AC unit full of Freon that is essentially a refrigerator, put it into a compact, like a garbage compactor, not only to lift it into that, but put it in there. He's like, yeah. And I was like, you cannot dispose of electronics like that. Like, you can't, has refrigeration in it. Like, you can't do that. Also, a bed frame is, 80 inches tall? What am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to snap a fucking piece of wood that's that tall in half to fit. Like, what are you talking about? Baffling. Fucking baffling. That, like, this guy is just like, yeah, just go dump it. Just go dump it in the garbage room. I'm like, no, that's not how you get rid of stuff like this. Like, what a fucking insane person. Start doing that. Like, that to me is like, fuck off, dude. Like, but the way he said it was like, I was being insane for thinking of, like, disposing of electronics properly. Chainsaw in the middle of the living room? Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna piss on everything. It'll be fine. I had a dog that did that, so it's all good. I've had a cleaner come in and clean it since then, but anyway. So he did that. I told him that I'm moving out, and he's like, okay, so like you're moving on this day and everything. Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm moving on that day. Everything is booked for that day. I'll be moving on that day. How many times can I tell you? He's like, okay. I was like, but I have the hydro and the insurance go to the end of the month because it's like, that's normal standard practice, right? It's like, it's set up on the new place, but it's like, it has to run out on this place. He's like, you are moving out, aren't you? And I'm like, no. I give you notice, and I bought an apartment, and I'm moving just for shits and giggles. I'm not actually leaving. That's why we're having a conversation about the day I'm moving. Like, we're in the middle of a conversation of me moving. Hydrate. I will. We're in the literal middle of a conversation of talking about when I'm moving, and he's like, oh, the hydro is gonna go to the end of the month. Are you actually moving? I'm like, dude, you're fucking insane. I was thinking about changing it to like end on the Friday. I was. I'll leave the insurance. Again, this is why I want to hand over the keys. Once I hand over the keys, my obligation is done, and I can cancel the insurance and I can cancel the hydro. It's like, that's it. That's what I want. Suddenly I'm very okay with my landlord, local government. That little fucked. Like, people in the government shouldn't have stuff because I think that's kind of fucked that they can influence policy changes that will directly benefit them. So change the idea whenever someone is an ass to go to the boss. True, you can't do that. White woman Karen powers can be used for good. They can, and they should, and they absolutely should. Stop with the hints on Chronicles stream. I gotta cancel the video. Twitch sucks. Yeah, that's fair enough. Updates the hydro and kill it the day. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's because I got a hydrate thing. So yeah, it's. Man, it's just like it's just like what bullshit. And he called me to do this, even though I told him don't call me unless there's an emergency. Apparently, he thinks this is an emergency, and I'm just like, man. And I asked him 3 times on the call. I was like, why can't I just give the keys over? This makes no sense. He's like, oh, I'm working on it, I was like, no, you have a property manager. The property manager is listed on there. I'm tempted to just be like, email them myself and be like, hey, he's being unreasonable. He's doing all this stuff. I just want to be done with this. I want to do the move out inspection. You have to do one anyway for the insurance because he got labeled an absentee landlord. So therefore his insurance is invalid. I was like, can we just get this done on the Friday where I can give you the keys and then I'm done? I was like, my obligation is done. We move on. He's going to scream at me regardless. Let's just fucking get this over with. So, did you and share it now? Oh, no, you're all good, man. You're all good. Should make a YouTube show, worst landlord ever. So, oh, I was going to make a video about, like, getting a place, and, like, 90% of the video was just going to be about this guy. I'm also, like, coming up with a satirical video game idea called Poor Landlord, where it's like a joke about how you play as the landlord, but you're the victim, and you spend all your time in arbitration and trying to chase rents and stuff. Because I'm just like, you know, they have it so hard. He has it so hard that he lives in another country and he's able to, you know, live his life off my paycheck. Like, I didn't realize I should be able to, at this point, we should be able to list a landlord as a fucking dependent on our taxes. Because genuinely, what the fuck? What the government run in Canada? What things are government run in Canada? Heard the internet is no, internet's definitely not government run. It's government subsidized. So basically, we pay for like a big portion of the internet infrastructure to be put in, and then all of the private internet companies get to benefit from that and pay nothing. But then they say, oh, our costs went up, and then charge us $150 a month for internet. It's fucking crazy. I would 100% priority mail. I need the inspection done, though. Use your current address as a return. Yeah, because it would just, like, forward me. I did think about that, like, giving them this address. I mean, like, it will forward to myself rather than even... I have a mailbox, though. I do have a mailbox, and I'm going to give the mailbox thing so that it goes there. Grant them a decent... to build infrastructure, and they're reaping the... It's the same with the SkyTrain, dude. It's the same with the SkyTrain. Private company. Should never have been a private company. A lot of it is subsidized, and the SkyTrain just keeps going up and up and up. And I'm like, the thing is with the SkyTrain too, it needs proper replacements, not just whatever the fuck they're doing with the maintenance. The fact that they have to like maintain several stations every single night is fucking crazy. Translink technically isn't no. But it's ran independently, and it's bullshit. It should be subsidized. It should be government subsidized public transport. It should. Great many things have been born out of pettiness. Oh yeah. Well, Pyro and I have been talking about this game. It's actually a game I saw on NextFest, and I was like, I don't really care about this. And he sent me the video of the guy. He did a 4-day post-mortem of like after release, and it didn't do super great. And it really, like, pissed me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not gonna lie. It kind of annoyed me, the way that he presented this video. Because the guy released a game without, like, core functional features. It was just like, and the guy was like, yeah, I guess I could have done this. He's like, yeah, I don't think the art was really very good. And, yeah. He's like, anyway, I'm moving on to my next game. And he released it. He released the game as early access and then immediately abandoned it. And I was like, yeah, fuck off. Like, I'm never gonna buy a game from that guy because he doesn't finish the game. But also, when he finished the game, released it, and he was charging like a decent amount of money for it. Just like basically said he's immediately abandoning it. I was like, eh. Have you heard about the great thing that the science papers, all the textiles being sold off to private companies? Yay! Hooray! You know who needs more money? The rich people. Bonus talent selling part of the infrastructure, like lightly to an American. Oh, good. Oh, good. We need something. We need more competition, that's for sure. I'm not with any of the major ones. I love the fact that my internet service provider is going to be in my new building too. Because I'll never, if I don't have to, I will never change away from them. I'll never. Like, they are the only one that includes unlimited. They dropped my infrastructure. Oh, okay, that's good. I mean, I told the story about when TELUS came into my apartment and they were so petty when they installed all the lines that they tried to block access to the panel to all the other companies so they couldn't put their lines in, but ended up not being able to put their own line in because of that block. So now my unit is the only unit in the entire building that does not have fiber TELUS because they blocked themselves the way that they installed the cables, which is very funny to me. I don't use TELUS, but I'm like, man, if someone comes in and they're just like, yeah, sorry, you can't get that service, or it's like, what? Why is it this? I'm like, oh, they fucked up. That's why they fucked up. But my ISP, it's like they give you guaranteed price for like 2 to 3 years. It includes unlimited upload and download, right? And they had a promo going. They contacted me about the promo and went, oh, by the way, you could pay $20 a month less if you want. And I was like, can I do that? And they went, yeah, we did it. Also, we retroactively applied it to the last month's bill too and dropped it. I was like, yeah, if I never, unless I have to, I will never not use your company. I will never not use your company. It's Novus. It's not available like basically anywhere else, but it's like, I will never not use Novus. I till I die. Whether it has problems now and again, don't give a shit. Like, their service is incredible. Yeah, never going with TELUS. TELUS was like fucking awful to deal with when I had to deal with them. Don't get you started on Swedish railways at the minute. It's absolutely beyond fucked. Breaks down months when it snows in Sweden. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember like when there was a whole thing in the UK about how planes couldn't take off because there was like a light bit of snow, and then there's just footage on the news about like Norway and Sweden where they're just like taking off and landing in the snow, and I'm like, come on. And now it's like everyone's like, oh, I don't know. Wow, you don't care about Pyro's games? Shit friend. I am a shit friend. Thanks, Yoda. Why'd you write? Why are so many people typing like Yoda these days? Shit friend you are. I am a shit friend though. It is good. It is good. I don't know. I got flu brain. Leave me alone. Make your game from spite. I will make my game from spite. I think this guy really underestimates how driven I am by spite, this landlord. Like, my God. Just, yeah. I would not be around. Blue Sky friend? Yeah, poopin' buddies. Shore has been the same for you. Shore's like hit and miss here. It depends. They have this like fake fiber when it's really not. It will still be Rogers, Bell, and TELUS only. Okay. There's like other ones now in Vancouver that you can get. Despite oligopoly communication companies hiding behind shell breath. I mean, Christ. What was it? When Rogers network went down, 50% of the company went down. How was that not a sign to be like, okay, this is bad? Like, we need to like bring in competition. And it's not that like we need American companies to come in for competition to drive prices down. It's that they need to stop making it so hard for new businesses to spring up. That's the problem. That on groceries and on bank. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Loblaws is what, 80% of every store? It's just like, eh. I have mixed feelings on the bank thing, Pyro. Overall needs exception tree. Yeah, I mean, there's benefits where it's like our banking system pretty much won't go down, but there's only 6 banks, and I'm like, I don't love that. Plenty of Sweden recently did a grocery strike to create pressure against the oligopoly of food chains. 2-3 companies controlling all of our food. Oh, that happened here. That happened here where Loblaws was price gouging during the pandemic and raising the prices like an insane amount and claiming that it was because of costs on their end and it wasn't them. And then they produced like record profits like month after month. So everyone boycotted Loblaws. But then the fucking tariffs, everyone's like, well, now we have to support Canadian. And I'm like, so they just get away with it. They just get away with it. They got fined something like $500 million. And it's like, yeah, that was like 1 month or like 1/4 of profit. But that was like nothing. and it's just fucking stupid, you know. When the punishment is a fine, it's basically just like if you're rich enough, it's not a crime. That network going down obligated them to do backup routing with Telus and Bell. No, they don't need more competition, but it's kind of resolved. Yeah, but it's not. It's not like properly resolved. It's just the same but different, right? It's like, oh well, it won't go down again because it has redundancies with the other two companies. But there's still only 3 companies. We need more. I don't want it to be as bad as like some places in the US where they have like Spectrum and shit like that where it's fucking terrible. But at the same time, there's got to be something. Like if we are paying as taxpayers, we are paying for the infrastructure that they are benefiting from. We should be like given something in return for that. Like there's no way they should be able to charge the prices that they are at full price that isn't subsidized if we paid for the roads to be ripped up and the cables to put in. My nose got blocked as I was talking. Still don't shop Loblaws, but I'm financially able to. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like for me, it's kind of like a bit of a money thing right now, just because again, buying stuff. But also, I don't have a lot of options around where I am. Like I really don't. I have like IGA, which is there's like a couple of IGAs in the city, but they're so expensive, man. Like the price of some stuff is like 30% more than Loblaws. It's crazy. I'm gonna try my best with the new place. I'm gonna try my best to just go to Costco unless I can't. Basically, I'm gonna use Costco as that. I know it's an American company and everything, but like I will say that like I will shop there still because they've had really good policies with like the DEI stuff and everything. But I'm basically gonna use Costco as that. Other than for like vegetables and like daily things, I'm going with Costco and bakery bread and stuff like that because they kind of do it. I guess they do. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I don't want to. If I can, I want to reduce as much as spending to Loblaws as I can. There is just a real big convenience factor, but also like a little bit of cost. Still Empire owned. Most veg is from farm markets. Yeah, the Loblaws I've gone to a few times have like stuff like that where they have like the imperfect fruits and things like that, which I'm like, oh, that's good. The problem is it's the same fucking price as like non-imperfect fruit. It's stupid. The whole point of that stuff is that it's about no waste and you're selling like imperfect food at a discount. And it's like, no, hang on. It's like if a bag of apples from this is like, they're like tiny ass apples and they just can't be sold in a big bag, but you're like, oh, imperfect. Why is it $10 still? So go to Costco, but also don't buy American products, which far more. Oh yeah, there's a lot of American products in Costco, yeah. This year I'm really trying to boil down my, what I'm buying into very specific things where it's like, you know, it's basically just like the essentials. I know I've bought some like frivolous stuff recently, which I still haven't told everyone about, so don't. Because they're going to show up on Tuesday and then they'll be like, oh, by the way, I have this. But I'm just basically going to do, I don't want to say like a no, you know what, Scott. I don't want to do like a no spend year, but I want to do like very restrict. Aside from stuff from moving and the new place, it's basically going to be a very much like essentials kind of year. I'll still go out and do stuff with friends and everything, but beyond that, it's like I'm not buying any crazy limited spend. Yeah, I guess that's it. It's like last year was financially tough. Last few years have been financially all over the place. This year, especially paying a lot out for what I did. I showed Robin the transaction of the down payment removal from my account. And that wasn't all of it. That was just like one of them. And I was like, I feel sick looking at this. I was like, this makes my stomach churn. It was scary. It's just like, if I lost that piece of paper, like it's not like a check that they cash. It's like that piece of paper is, if it gets soaking wet and it's done, that money's gone. Like, it's gone. It's terrifying. Population is doing buy anything but American. Yeah. Love the Baba movement. Yeah. Picking up worldwide. Denmark's getting over. Yeah, I think that, you know what? I think that the one positive light of the tariff thing is that it's going to make trade between other countries around the world so much better and so much stronger, except for America. Like, I think that's genuinely what's going to happen is most people are just going to, like, Canada, like Connie is already saying about how they're going to try and bring more manufacturing back to Canada and farming. I'm like, fuck yeah, this should have been the thing the whole time. Again, I'm not very well versed on the politics stuff. You have options to go sing the small stores owned by a private person. One guy, Millieton, who runs a small shop near you. The Asian shop, short walk away. Still need to go big shops sometimes, but have less. That's good. I'm also fine paying a little bit more to support independent businesses. That's not the issue that I have. I think it's just like a lot of times we're kind of limited by what we have because so much of like Canadian economy relies on imports from the US and products. They have Russian, yeah. That's a little scary too, but most government procurement takes a long time to change. All of them are trying to change, but it's hard to. Yeah, but I think that the thing that bothers me is I just remember seeing over the years about them like stripping away farmland for like bullshit, like just bullshit, and just like pushing things more and more to like it like imports and like we're exporting a lot of our not pride. What am I trying to say? Like essential things that's provincial. Yeah, no, it definitely is because like the whole thing with Ontario and everything. But I think that there's got to be more after that happening, especially in BC, especially what Doug Ford did. There needs to be more things in place to stop that happening because like him just selling off fucking greenbelt land to developers is for nothing is fucking crazy. That should never be allowed to happen. Ken Sims selling all the parks to corporations should never be allowed to happen. Like there's got to be something in the, but like we need to bring back actual manufacturing here because we export a lot of stuff, but we don't refine it here. So we export it to other countries like America. They make it and then sell it back to us at a premium, and it's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. I know we've gone around the house with this many times. Ontario doesn't fuck love it. Yeah. Those small shops way cheaper than the big ones, but trade is no brand recognition. Many labels don't. Okay. What does rent turn to? We're talking about farming. Speaking of farming, I want to do farming sim games with Shay. I want to do co-op farming sim with Shay. We're toying with the idea. Maybe it's too soon to talk about this, but toying with the idea of potentially doing like once a month dual streams. Not my work. Nope. So you say I'm playing Schedule 1. I don't know what that is. We played It Takes Two offline the other week, and we were like, oh, this could be really fun to stream. But it was like fun to just play a game offline. I know there's like Split Fiction just came out, but we were talking about doing like either couch co-op or like just dual stream co-op or like versus stuff like once a month, and I think that would be really fun. Can you go follow? Yeah, he's live right now. He's editing a video. Can I speak English overly? It's legally required to have labels, at least English. If you don't want to pay for extra, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, same as here is like if you sell things in Canada, it has to be in French and English on the label, as far as I know. Unless you like directly import it, where it's like, but if it's gonna be on the shelf. Oh my God! Gonna give you some hype and love, every pen. Oh, hi, Mark. Just watched two people finish Split Fiction last night, and damn, the game is great. I want to play it so bad. I still gotta finish It Takes Two with Shay, but every pen, thank you for the tier 2. I love you. I appreciate you. I was talking about you. I was talking about you yesterday, actually, because I was saying about how I cleaned up all the disc. I was talking to Shay. I was saying I cleaned up all the Discord, but I left Anime is Real just for you. I was like, I got rid of a bunch of channels, but I'm not getting rid of that one just for you. So you have your own like little private channel just in the Discord. How's it going, dude? It's good to see you. Sorry, if I'm a little like I'm still sick, so don't watch anime. What? That's bullshit. I'll keep it for now. If I just tried to like consolidate everything. Because I had too many fucking channels. All as it should be. Exactly. We have a lot of those in the market in Asian languages. Oh, yeah. Like TNT market, things like that. Yeah. Some good stuff in there. I need to go to H Mart again. But they sell like the prawn crackers that I like, but they're like $6 a bag. You might watch one show a year of it. I guess like if you watch so much, you've kind of got through all the good stuff, and you're just left with the dregs at this point. Of yeah, that's what I mean. The fucking TNT is Loblaws as well. It's like you can't even go to like local Asian markets. It's fucking annoying. So watching Pacific last week, 3 episodes. Pacific. I don't think I've ever heard of that. The Pacific. Watch it come up with a fucking ocean. The Pacific Scandal? Oh, okay. 8.3, 89%? Damn. Yeah, I caught myself and I added show at the end because otherwise it was just going to show me pictures of the ocean. Brandon Brothers. That makes sense. But yeah, I don't even know if you know, but I'm moving soon. I'm moving next week. So this will be like one of the last streams in this apartment after 4 years. So be a new place. Except the new place is gonna look almost identical in terms of the stream. It's just there won't be a door here anymore. It will just be a wall. Although I was thinking about turning. I don't know. I saw there was another apartment available in a building nearby because it's like multiple buildings in like a whole thing, and it was like the same layout as the new place. And I saw the desk was like facing the window, and I was like, I kind of might switch that around. I might just like not put it at the end of the room with the door behind me, like I've done here. I might put it like against the window. I don't know. So excited to go to the HC Market across the street when you were visiting, and I was inside and everything was in Chinese, no translations. So lost, just walking around on your phone. But that's how you know it's a good one, Robin. That's how you know. It's like Band of Brothers, but in Pacific. Ah, it's like a sequel. Okay. Same production team. It's good. Band of Brothers still slightly better. It's been a long time since I watched that. End up not getting anything because overwhelmed. No, you should have bought something. I don't know. Could have got some prawn crackers, but I digress. Logo Shop keep calling you out for buying the same brand of instant noodles every time I stop by. Why? Just let people be weird. No, it's not weird, but just let people like what they like. I don't know. This is why people don't go to small shops, because they don't want to be judged. Just let me buy the same can of fucking butter chicken every single week, okay? Leave me alone. Band of Brothers. Realistic wartime dramas? Yeah. Wait till you're there and see how the sunlight is. Well, I'd have it set up the same as I do here, where I have like curtains behind the rolly blinds. So the light control, I think it's a sequel. World War II was a sequel. It was okay. I think they kind of like went a little off the rails with the plot, but you know, it wasn't a bad sequel to the World War One. You know. But I would hang up curtains and like have that sorted. So the light control is already going to be sorted, so that's not a big deal. It's more just like if I want to, I can like bring up one of the blinds and have like the sun coming in, and like I can do more with the wall behind me that way versus because it's like a 6'6" wide room, so it would be like the same distance of this. So I could decorate a wall behind me a little easier versus like the way that the new place is. It's like if this is the door, there is like a little wall jutted out here, where Sarah is. So it's like I can't really do too much behind me. But if I have like a full wall behind me, then I can do so. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If there's bags of rice, just open the floor. You know, good issue. Yeah, there you go. Duration kills. Send 4 or 5 times sitting in the shops, but one thing new. Yeah. You need maybe next time. Yeah, we could go again when you're here again. So World 2 was a sequel. I mean, yeah, it was. It was a sequel. I don't think it was as good. I think it's kind of like Infinity War and Endgame. It's like it went on longer, and overall the outcome was better, but it wasn't as good as the first one. Just gonna compare the deaths of millions of people in war to fucking Marvel's Cinematic Universe. It is wrong, and we both gave advice. Deal was on. Hell yeah. I still have a bag of basmati rice from Costco from a long time ago. I will not be eating it. You have to dark proofy, but yes, do it. Get on it. Keep it back dry and stuff. Yeah. So the new place has like a little pantry den area that I'm gonna use for like all that stuff, and I'm gonna buy in bulk and just dig at it as I go. The thing that I'm noticing though is a lot of like vegetables here just like rotting on the shelves. It's really weird. I don't know. The quality of food's gone down. I know I've mentioned this before. The worst kind of rice. I got it because I was making a lot of butter chicken at the time, and it had lower calories than white rice. It was like half the amount of calories of like jasmine rice or something. And then I think I discovered that white rice has the same. And I was like, oh, why am I buying basmati? I'm never doing this again. It's fine. Like, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but I've gotten into the MCU not having any more sequels as much as World War II shouldn't have a sequel. I do think that what's it called? Doomsday. I think the Avengers Doomsday will incite World War III. I think that's going to be the breaking point of the universe. You know, getting high quality American veggies. Oh boy. I don't know. You got a bit of a carrot in the White House, and I don't think that's very high quality. uh, what I'm saying is World War III will be directed by the Russo brothers. That's what I'm saying, Pyro. Doomsday Cast is gonna implode. Dude, there's so many red flags so that they've brought all of the people back, so there's no consequence for the entire thing. They've had to scramble to get a story together after building up to like the whole Kang thing. And then they brought back the two directors who could only direct the movies if they were on rails, and then did Electric State and all these other things. I'm like, yeah. And then Downey Jr.'s like, oh, I'm only coming back for the Russos come back. And I'm like, ugh. Yeah, he's only coming back for the Russos, not the $300 million paycheck he's going to get. Those are great meals where you pack a lot of flavor into cooking and rice. But as a plain rice thing, yeah, it's fucking terrible, basmati. But mixed, like, it's a really good, like, delivery system of flavor. Pay 20% more for our crappy products. Yay! I just love seeing the back and forth between the petty politicians in Canada and the US of just like, well, we're going to charge you 200%. Well, we're going to charge you this. Yeah, okay, get it. Cool. Just put the democracy in the bag, bro. I feel like past 5 years, our produce got awful. Things used to be able to store for a week, rots every day. Oh, yeah. Any vegetables don't last long at all. I don't know. What I actually think it is it's the way they're storing them for transport. They're storing them in these like industrial like fridges and freezers. Same as like Costco. If you buy fresh veg from Costco, it will rot so quickly because they store it in these industrial coolers. And then you take them out of it and you don't have that at home, and then it just fucking withers and dies. And I think that's what's happening. It's not that necessarily the produce has got worse. The storage methods have changed and is actually like negatively impacting the food. Like I'm buying a lot more frozen vegetables now because it's the only way that it's actually consistent in like actually being good. And often it can be better because it's like flash frozen. Avengers Snow White. Oh god. Well, the new Snow White movie was directed by the guy who made the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies as well. Those are getting torn apart right now. But then I see people that are like, yeah, it's not as bad as people say. It's not as good as people say. Like, it's just very meh. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Shut up, HD Cambot. That video is not new. It's like 4 months old now. You have 3 big bags of jasmine, basmati, red, and wild rice. I do like wild rice, I will say. And then small bags of sushi rice. Ooh. Risotto rice goes crazy. I do love risotto. But I refuse to make it because I'm scared I'll fuck it up. Or slightly more tactical on tariff. We just, honestly, I think we should straight up just, like, put more tariffs on the electricity, like Doug Ford said. And just be like, no, that's it. Just let it fucking ride. I don't know. Just let it fucking ride. Various available. Jasmine rice is probably my favorite, I'll be honest. But it is very high in calories. Japanese short grain rice on hand to eat because jam densa like a Borio. Doing risottos. Ooh. And like anyone needs an excuse to consume cheese. Christ. I just have a lot of cheese breaks the other day. Half the shit purchase isn't in growing season. True. But that's what I mean. It's like the way they're storing it is kind of like speed running the rot. You liked Andrew Garfield. He was good. He was good. I actually, while I was sick this week, I rewatched some MCU films. I'm gonna be honest, they don't really hold up very well. The Infinity War and Endgame really don't hold up very well. It's mainly the writing and the comedy really is kind of rough. I did watch No Way Home. I watched Spider-Man No Way Home, and I will say that there is a point where that film is great, and then it starts to fall apart, and then it's kind of right? It's like as soon as the spell has already happened and they've got Electro and Dustman and Scaly McScaleson, whatever the fuck their names are, they've got them in the dungeon, and MJ and Ned show up to. The fact I'm saying any of this out loud and it makes sense. Fucking hate it. Doctor Strange's sanctuary, whatever the place is, and she's like, I know a magic word myself. It's called please. After that point, the whole film falls apart. Up to that point, film is great. It's fine. It's doing great. Writing's good. Everything. After that point is the inciting instance for when that film starts to fall apart. It becomes real bad. Risotto's easing. What do you mean? You got to keep staring it. Point Robertsville. Well, that's what they get for wanting to live in Canada, but in America. Press people in seconds. You just got to keep staring it, though. But Andrew Garfield was a great Spider-Man. It's sad that he was just in the wrong ones. I hope he doesn't do more. I'll be honest. I think, like, leaving it on the high note of No Way Home and, like, the performance in that was, like, the best way to do it. We need all six electric parents to do it, not just... Yeah, we do. Knew the world was ending when I started being able to buy strawberries at any time. Yeah, it's kind of fucked, right? This is making... I mean, like, in the sense of, like, the string of words that I was using, Robin, is describing something that exists, right? Because this is the problem I have with the MCU. As soon as you start describing it, you realize how fucking stupid it all is. And you're like, these made billions of dollars, and that's what makes me really be like, nope, I'm done. Like, it's like it's the dumbest thing. Considering shifting eating habits to eating what is in season locally produced, that's probably a good idea. That's probably a better idea because at least you know that it's like actually like made when it's supposed to be. Not ending soon enough. You watch AI artificially. I remember it. I remember the Jude Law sex bot. Yeah. And Teddy. And things like that. But I haven't watched it recently. I didn't think it was necessarily bad. It's a long film, though. It's a very long film. It's not very funny. I don't know. I mean, the child dies at the end, but it's not very funny other than that. It's not a real child. It's not a real child. So apparently in Inzoi, the Sims ripoff with AI in it, they had to patch out children being allowed to die in it because people kept trying to kill the children in the game. They had to patch it out. Why they gotta take our fun away, man? What the hell? First time they used good access to fresh strawberries in Sweden during summers was just a thing that everyone was fine with, but now we import them constantly. Yeah. AI should have ended with the robot found the blue fairy as soon as... Yeah, the alien part was like... That was dumb. It's kind of like with the Indiana Jones film that doesn't exist, right? Where it's like with... I was gonna say Kathy Bates. It's not Kathy Bates. Kate Blanchett. There we go. Crap, my brain's not functioning. Where, yeah, that was stupid. Like, aliens and Indiana Jones doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Yes, it should. It's not leave it dish, but it's a babysit dish. But it's not as bad. I don't know. I had an ex that would, like, make it, and she made it really well, but she would scream at me if I stopped staring at it, and I was just like, this is too stressful, and then the next person I did it made me throw the recipe out, and then that's kind of where we're at, so. Grandparents had the storage of canned pickle stuff. I'm going to do that when I move, because I'll actually have space. I'm going to do a bit of a pantry store, like stock up on a lot of like tin stuff. Really good books on it. We're shifting, maybe not all. Hard to with apartment. Yeah. So just like Sims 1. Kind of. But the thing is, apparently it's using AI to, like, train the... It's like the voice lines of all of the neighbors. I don't know. And you can, like, scan your face in and make it look like you. And I'm like, getting into a little bit of 23andMe territory of like stealing people's data. I don't know. I just can't trust anyone. It doesn't matter at this point what you do. Some idiot that's in your life has already sold all your data, so it doesn't fucking matter. Glad you're not playing Sydney Sonodal today. I haven't played that in a while. I don't think I'm mentally up to playing that game right now. Not just because I'm, like, not feeling good, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to play it. I think I'm nerdled out a little bit for a while. You could also look into indoor growing some food. I really want to do a hydroponic. One day, that's my goal. If I actually had a house with a garage, I would do a hydroponic. It looked like I'm growing weed, but I would do hydroponic veggies in my garage. That would be awesome. Can totally have the space with shelf cans in the apartment though. It just depends, right? If you have like a little den to like put stuff in and treat it like a pantry, it's fucking great. But if you don't, a lot of apartments in Vancouver, they call it European style, and it's not. It's bullshit. It's like thin but tall, like cupboards that can't hold anything. It's like they're just barely wide enough for like a plate. It's really dumb. Like you don't have a lot of storage, and it's all drawers, so you can't like put stuff in that. I don't know. Fucking Europa pools apparently. Can make one. I'll stir. You can. Okay, I can yell. Hell yeah, we'll make one. Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it. And I'll be pretty. Yeah, we can go get all the stuff. That'll be good. Well, to grow them, you need a balcony, but you can just put them on shelves. Yeah. Landlord's shouting the idea real quick. Free fertilizer, though, if you shout on it. Soldier 3D scan along with Shay, so it's not a big deal. True, I do have a scan of Shay's face in my phone. Let me see if I can pull it up. Well, my phone's been stolen, so... Oh, no, there it is. Never mind. Let me see if I can pull up the scan I have of Shay. Is it Polycam? I'll show you the scan I have of Shay's face. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. Hang on. Yeah, I have a scan of his face. There we go. As you do, as one does. Just has a casual scan of the friend's face in the phone. Oh, God. Ugh. So I use a filter on my phone, right? So that that's what my phone looks like. That's like the phone looks like, but that's what it actually looks like. It's so vibrant. But I put a filter on it to like take it down. It hurts my eyes when I turn it off. It's crazy. Okay, I need North American opinion. Does it all your landlords have access to your home? They are legally allowed to have a key to your home that can only be used in case of emergencies, but they cannot just walk in and do it without like notice prior. None of those things we're referring to. Sarah used it to make some long distance calls. True. Percentage people. I did it in Polycam so that I could do that because what I was gonna do is I wanted to make custom metahumans. That's why I did it. Holy cow! Yeah, I have a scan of his face. So I was gonna make a custom metahuman for a short film that I wanted to do. Cam uses a filter to give an excuse to ignore messages. No, it's just I don't check. I actually haven't opened Instagram in about 2 weeks now. I actually haven't opened it. Mine's a bit of a drool since you took it when he's asleep. Well, I mean, from his pants, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so unless I'm doing damage to my apartment, they cannot be reversed. I'm free to do whatever I want. Landlord hates it. Tough luck. As long as you put it, if they like it and they agree to let it stay, like if you put shelves up, they're like, oh, that's really good, keep it, you're good. Um, as long as you put the apartment back to the state it was in when you moved in, like if you paint a wall black or whatever, but it started off eggshell, you just paint it eggshell again before you move out and make sure that it's like, it's not, you can't see the black through it, you're good. Even knock down a non-loadable wall, sprung paper by. Yes, technically, yes, but it might not be worth it. I mean, I would ask them, but then yeah, you would have to pay for it to be put back up if they don't want it that way. So, mm. That started off as a bad coffee and it got way better. Oh man, so I have like a bunch of these like pens that have this copper lining. I got like a set for like I don't know $100 when I first moved here. So it was like two big pans, a small pan, and this. And I burned some food in it. You can still kind of see some here. But I bought Barkeeper's Friend. Holy shit, that thing works. This was like blackened like this, and like just using Barkeeper's Friend cleaned it all up. It's insane. It's insane. I'm using it on everything. Pantok, yeah. I want to get a new set of like not straight away, but I picked out a really nice set of stainless steel pans that I'm gonna get for myself. It's like $1,000 for a set, but like I'm getting into the. Let me put this down. I basically just decided that I want the best things that I can get, but also I'm going with the buy once, cry once, where it's like get a really good set of something, get a really good whatever it is, take care of it, and just get the best that you can afford. Is there going to be diminishing returns on some of it? Yes. Ultimately, it's a pan that heats food. But I want the best things I can. I want nice things. I buy this stuff because I'm like, well, if I have to move or I have to get rid of it or if something happens or whatever, it's like, it's not a big deal if I have to like move instantly and leave stuff or throw it away. I don't want that anymore. So walls are a different thing. There are some other implications. Yeah, because you might have to get planning permission to remove a wall as well. Because some places are zoned where it has to be, like you can't change the footprint of the building or the apartment. You can modify things, like for example, in my new place, it's like there's a wall at the end of the kitchen, but you're allowed to take that wall out because it's not load bearing because it doesn't change the footprint of the kitchen. But if you're like moving walls or taking them out, it can actually change stuff, right? I was thinking you were setting up a PUBG transition the way you're holding a pen. Trying to. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that for Chronicle. Don't ask for permission. Certainly don't ask for an apology. I want it and making it. Within reason. I would use a 3D scan when you play a game that has option to upload one with him. Make it straight. That would be really fun. Just don't tell him. Like we saw just playing NBA or something and just upload his photo. Go buy some knives. I did start looking at knives. I'm not gonna lie. I want to find a really good knife. There's some where I'm like they look really nice, but I don't know how long they'll last. Pyro and I talked about this a while ago, but I do want to get a really good knife set. I want to get new cutlery, but like good ones are pretty expensive. Just because mine's like a hodgepodge of like different styles of IKEA ones, and it's fine for when I go for now. But I would like to like get a nice set of everything. I found some like Becky. Becky, by the way, is going to be here at like 2:30. They're picking something up that I'm giving them, so stream won't be able to go super late today. Yeah, that's fine. You can say I'm always happy to like look at stuff. I'll have to end at 2. No buying. No. The only other thing I'm buying is the air fryer. The only other thing I'm buying is the air fryer, and that's it when I move. But I think I'm actually gonna move with the one I already have and keep it for a while. I was gonna give it to Mac, but like I think I'm gonna hang on to it for a little bit longer just to like just so I have something when I first move. I don't want to be. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got Uncle's knife recently. Realize how shitty mine was. It's a good knife. It's kind of insane. Transitioning away from non-stick as far as I can. I'm so sorry, mother, for throwing away 50. that sucks. Those things last forever. Those things last forever. Non-stick isn't too bad these days. It's just over a certain temperature. But I want to get, I want to get a nice set of stainless steel pans. I do. It's unfortunate because it's like the ones that I've seen, they're just like an American brand, and it's like, there's not really a lot made in Canada that I found, or like a Canadian version. Like I bought my shoes. This drove me nuts. So I got my new shoes, my gym shoes, and I love them. The barefoot ones. I spoke to Scott about it. I found some through Rogue. I went with that instead of the ones on Amazon. I was like, I'm going through the Rogue Canada, right? Rogue Canada. You would be like, oh, Rogue Canada. Their products are in Canada. Nope, came from the fucking US. I was like, are you kidding me? The only reason I bought from you is because you were Rogue Canada. Real fucking annoying. So anyway, I got the new shoes. They are so good. Didn't hurt first time I wore them. It felt a little weird, but like, I love those things. But man, it pissed me off because I was like, I bought it specifically from the Canadian website, and you still sent it from America. It's very stupid. Not completely into aluminum pans yet. Oh my god, chat, can you fucking scroll up? I like them for fatty things like skin, chicken, and thigh, kapok, like some details. If I can get. Cast iron is your baby. The only thing with cast iron that I don't want to get is I don't think I will take care of it quick enough. I know with like stainless steel you have to clean it like immediately. But I've picked out like a set. I think it's like a D3. It's like a D3 set of pans, and I can't remember the brand of it. Both shoes, and yeah. I was just disappointed because I thought that at least they would be coming from within Canada, but I'm not buying. I'm like, once those die, I'll find another version like you did, like where you found those ones that you want to source that not from Amazon. I just wanted to get like a known proper pair that were like good, but cast are easy. I know you have to like season them and stuff, but I have no emotional resistance to non-stick. I know they have the purpose, purely financial. I want as far as possible, buy once forever. Yeah, that's the same thing with me, Skatey. It's like I'd rather pay like $500 to $1,000 for an amazing set of pants that lasts me for 30 years than keep buying $100 sets that kind of fall apart, right? Because those are like, they have copper and they're like copper lined, but the copper kind of is coming up and it chips really easy, and you can't use certain like metal tools on them or anything, and it's just like, yeah. And then I have a hodgepodge of like different pans. I'd rather buy really good stainless steel pans. Mayors on. Okay, that's good to know. Hi, Aqua. Am I not insane? You shouldn't be. This is not a very entertaining stream. I'm not gonna lie. It's me being sick talking about pans. It's fairly decent cast iron. Not too expensive. Got a good set of pans and pots removed 15 years ago. That's what I mean. Yeah, like getting a set that just lasts for like years. My biggest suggestion on pots and pans is don't buy a set. Just get a few signals with secondhand stuff. I was thinking of getting a set for like a small set and then buying the individual ones in and of itself. That was my thought on that. Was just get like a set of certain ones. Like Becky suggested to me some cups from Fable, which are on sale. I think a lot of sales are ending right now, so kind of missing the boat on that. But they're really, really nice. I think I'm going to get a set of those for like mugs. They had some really nice bowls. I have like okay bowls from like IKEA, like big ones, and I like them. But my other ones that I got from HomeSense started to chip. I think so. Yeah, with the Fable ones, I think I'm gonna get 2 sets. So I'm gonna get this like the beach grass green ones. I'm gonna get 8 of them. It's like it'll be like $200. Like, but that's fine. Again, I mean mugs and everything like they can break. But I have 3 mugs. And then a travel mug. And I had people over not that long ago, and I'm like, here's a travel mug for you. Like, I want like nice, I want to get some glassware, I want to get some nice mugs, and then, plates are fine for now, but I would like to get some new plates and everything as well. I don't know, I just feel like I need to move away from, IKEA has its place and it's not bad. I feel like I just want to have more like, I don't even say like grown-up things, but I want nicer things that I can really enjoy, I just do. I just think that like I've moved past a certain point in my life, and it's like, not that I'm living like a bachelor, but it's like there's certain things. Just don't have people over. Perfect. Excuse me. Sorry. Depends or depends. Giant metal mixing bowl from IKEA gets so much use in your home, but I want a few ones. Let's. Yeah, that's good. I have one of those as well, like a big. I use that for making cookies and stuff. So Pyro keeps sending me pictures of his cookies. I'm very annoyed because I want them. Now you're staying in one place for a while. You can. That's exactly it, Pyro. It's like I'm probably, within reason, never gonna rent again unless I have to. So like anytime I move, the moves will be a lot more few and far between. And like I want to get stuff that really kind of is cohesive and sticks together. Sorry, my nose is kind of fucked. There's an ad that's gonna run any second as well. Sorry, everyone. I'm running a little bit of a longer one just so we get a longer break. When Cam was showing you Fable stuff, I was immediately searching for your local pod. Yeah, you're breaking out of the fine china, Chrysler. No, not like that level of stuff. I just want like there's certain like I really want a nice set of like bowls. I just don't want like the white ones from IKEA that kind of chip really. I know like any kind of dish, everything's gonna chip easy. That's fine, but I'd like to have like a dining set, or like if I do have someone over, if I want to sit at the table, just having like nice plates that I think there's an element of like I bought a lot of this stuff when let me just blow my nose. Sorry. Sorry, I think you probably could hear that, but it's probably gross. When a lot of the stuff that I have, I've bought in little incremental bits, the cheapest thing that I could, because that's all I could afford, right? And then it's like, I bought them at certain times where it's like, you know, I bought a lot of my plates when I first moved into my first apartment in Canada from IKEA. And so I've had them for a long time, but they're like chipped and stuff. And it's just like, from a time when I was kind of just like living a very different life than I am now. And I want to kind of be able to like stop for this like whole moving into this new apartment. I want it to be like a clean slate. And I think as much as it seems stupid, like I'm not gonna smash the plates and like throw them away. I'll give them away if I can. But it's like I want a clean slate and buying nicer things that isn't just like a set for my kid. They definitely have the plates, like the big bowls that I have that are amazing for like soup and stews. Yeah, I'm gonna keep those because they're great. But like regular dishes and things like that, where it's like I want people over and like we have a meal. If I'm dating someone and we're sitting down having a meal, I want to have like nice stuff. I don't know. It's just that's where I feel like I'm at with my life, and it's not to impress anyone specifically. It's not like, oh, I need to like do this or do that because otherwise whatever. It's like I want to do nice things for me so that when I'm sitting down and I make myself a really nice meal, everything together just like feels right, right? I don't know. It's just whenever I like again, whenever I like dated someone and I went to like their parents' place and they had like a proper dining set, we sit down and we have it. I was like, man, this feels like thought was put into this and it was like a curated like experience. It didn't just feel like, we just picked these up at like IKEA and like whatever. It's just like it didn't feel like that. I want to be able to have it where it's like I can have like a sit down meal and it feels like I'm rewarding myself for that. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know. I know I'm just talking about fucking dishes and stuff like that. Like this is what we do when we're in our 30s, But at the same time, it's like I just want to have nicer things. I want to have nicer things that I didn't get when I was a bachelor, where my mattress, like I didn't have a bed frame and my mattress was on the floor, I'd like to get rid of those dishes so I can buy the stuff when it's like a little bit nicer. Also, I have too many of them. I have like 16 of these fucking IKEA plates. I don't need 16 fucking plates. I can just get rid of ones, obviously, but it's like I just want like nicer stuff. That's it. And also consistent stuff. I have like pint glasses, and then I have like the handle pint glasses, and I have Classico jars, and then I have these like little highball. Like there's no consistency or coherence to anything I have. I'll admit that I do judge the guy I'm dating based on that kind of a little bit of that, Skatey, of just like I would like to have it where it's like my home feels like thought was put into it and that I care about the stuff that I have. Because I do. But it's the stuff that I have and I take care of is just cheap $2 plates from IKEA from 10 years ago. Hamley Ceramics. Yeah, Pyro sent me a video of this. I want that mug you sent me so fucking bad. I cannot wait for the store to open again. Send you a link and info. We can go digital show. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking go. I don't have any plan for today's stream. Like maybe I'll play like a little Timberborn, but like I'm still sick. So it's like I'm not really fully meh, but I just want to hang out with everyone because I love you guys. And girls and everyone in between. I gotta stop using gendered terms. So I try and say folks. Okay. There's a knife that's called a petty knife. I kind of like that. I feel like I've heard of a Santoku knife, or I don't know. There was like, I can't remember the set. It was like a set and it comes with like a round tumbler for sharpening and you kind of slide it along the side of it. I was looking at that, but I know it's not like the best knife you can get, but it was like a decent little kit. Keep the shitty. That's what I mean, is like the shitty plates are good for like, we're having pizza. Speak for yourself. I've been this for 19. Nothing to do with 30s. True. Well, I mean, I think a lot of like guys don't catch up to that point and think about these things until it's a little too late. Keep the shitty plates for you, Mac and Shay. The good plates for people that matter. No, I don't think I will. No, I'd keep like the small plates. I'd keep like a couple of the plates. It's just I don't need like 16 of them. I want like if I'm cooking a meal for my friends to come over and we're having a nice meal and we're sitting at a table, I want it to be like on nice flatware. I want it to be like, you know, an enjoyable experience, not like restaurant level, but I think there is something to that about the whole experience. But if we're just sitting down eating pizza and you need a plate, yeah, here's the fucking IKEA one, like whatever. It's not a money thing, as is man planned enough. Yeah, I think thoughtful intention is really the thing. It's not about the money. I don't think, and if it is to someone, they're not for me. But it's like, does this person care about the things that they have? Do they take pride in the things that they own? And do they have like a set? Are they just kind of throwing stuff together and hoping it figures itself out? Or are they actually putting intention behind it? No Tumblr, I knew you'd yell at me that. Hi, Crack. How's it going, dude? It's good to see you. It's not a money thing. Yeah. I will also take some photos and drop them in Discord if your channel makes it. Of like the knives and stuff, you can put it in general. Or art. I guess you can put it in art. I don't know. There's also shitposting, but shitposting is just for memes. But yeah, feel free to just put them in general. Like, I kind of like realized that we just use general for everything. So just put stuff in that. Unless you're like putting memes or just putting like random shit. That can go in shitposting. But like general stuff, just go in that. It's going well. It's in good sleep. Hell yeah, dude. I'm doing okay. I've been sick all week. I'm still a little sick. So we're kind of having a bit more of a chill hangout stream. I might play some games in a bit, but I have to wrap up at around 2. I have a friend coming over to pick up some stuff. I'm okay. I think it's just like I've had a lot of stress going on and my body is just kind of like next week's going to be really stressful because I'm moving. So my body's like, all right, let's get this out the way now so that next week you're good. So I think I'll be okay. I think it's a combo of like seasonal change. I'm growing as a woman into my adulthood. And there's a lot of dust with like cleaning and stuff like that. So I can join Discord. Yeah. It's there you go. That should take you there. Yeah. Discord's not like super active, but I post dumb things in there now and again and whatnot. So, and I let people know if we're going live too. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at like the whole streamer thing. Thank you, Crack. Yeah, the move's gonna be really good. I'm very excited. We're actually just like what we're discussing is like buying things for it, of like buying nice things to have in like a home, in like a new home and whatnot. So we're looking at knives right now. You know, a lot of this Aqua. The thing that drives me nuts about Aqua is that you go into the Discord, post something that's either really useful or something, and then you immediately leave, so I can't tag you back. It's the most, like, it's so emasculating. It's such a power move, and I have nothing but respect for it, but I fucking hate it. You know how much he's laughing at? Yeah, no, I can imagine. it's such an absolute Chad move, and I can only just like clap, but I fucking hate it every single time. Every single time. Knife way. Yeah, this you sale in May. Okay, May is actually perfect time. Okay, I'll remind myself of that. I pinned Scott sent me like a really good like coffee machine maintenance video, and I like pinned it so I can go back and look at it when I get stuff. So, because like yeah, I really want to get a good. I want to get a good knife, like a proper chef's knife. I want to get a really nice cutting board. I think I'm gonna get a bamboo one because they're better with like is it microbiome? What is the word? Microbial, like really good with like microbial things where it's like they don't get as like seep in or anything like that. I want to get a really nice cutting board, like at least one really good knife, because what I want to start doing with like my meats is I want to start buying it instead of like buying like a steak that is just like pre-cut or whatever. I want to buy it like at a butcher and like slice it myself. I like again, it's that intentionality of like I enjoy the process of doing these things, and I'm getting better at like actually convincing myself to do them as well. So I wanna look into those things. Every time it says I have the power here, I mean the He's like, I am the eldest boy. I am the eldest boy. I had no idea, that makes sense. And love him a little bit. Yeah, this is how he trolls me. And then he just sends me like a little GIF and DMs. I'm like, God damn it. Son of a bitch. A-mates get a really nice Asian knife. No square ones. They're great for cutting veggie. Yeah, the Nakiri ones. Yeah? Is that the one? It's more like a butcher's knife. I don't know which one I'm supposed to. I guess I could just share my screen. Doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. Let me get rid of this. I don't think there's anything. There we go. Yeah, it's like a Nakiri, right? Is that the one that we're talking about? These prices aren't bad as well. Like these prices are good. The Tumblr one, I know you were yelling at me. I think they were like $500. These are like way better. So first knife just good petty knife or Gyodu. Kiri for veg. Those will get nines. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what you want, Skatey. Yeah, these ones. Like even the ones where they're cheaper, right? It's like they still have really good reviews. And as long as you get a good knife sharpener, like a sharpening block and everything, you can take using a Kiri buff. Yeah. Again, it's just like it's that like making stuff easier as well. There's a convenience factor of like if I want to meal prep a bunch of stuff for the week and I have a really good knife, the process of prepping all that food is so much more enjoyable, and it has like a knock-on effect, right? It's like if you enjoy the process of doing the cooking, then you're going to make better meals and things like that. It's yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so these are more what's like the petty knife for? I don't really know. Like this is just like a it's good for fish, right? Typically, or like chicken. It's like it's more like scalpel-esque. The price difference comes from the blacksmith and yeah. Okay, okay. So this is like for like the catch-all everything. Um, okay. Good vegetable knife would change all that. That's what I mean, because like I don't enjoy. I just have like one knife that I use for everything. Well, I have two knives, and they're okay. But like, yeah, and this one is I guess like the meat knife. This one is like cutting your meats, which I'm okay with. Yeah, I mean I don't know a lot. I don't really know. I'd have to do a bit more research into them, but like I like this. I'm not gonna lie, the Tajiro, I kind of like this one. I just like the way it looks. I think that's the other thing as well. I just want to pick ones that I like the look of, because like based on all these reviews, kind of can't go wrong. I think of Fujimoto. These are the ones I've seen a lot of. Oh, I think it's this. Okay, it's this one I think that I've seen used a lot out of stock. Christ, yeah, no shit. I've seen these before. I've seen these before, and these go crazy. Sex in the knife. It's true. It's true. I want to be sporting a partial while I'm chopping up some chicken. You know. No, it's a normal chef knife. These ones, okay. Also, you don't use a small knife anymore. Definitely have your favorite knife to go to. Yeah, I'm kind of similar to that as well. I kind of have like a regular knife, but yeah. The Kuretsuki is one of my favorite shades. Six's knife, yeah. Gyudo is just a normal chef knife. Okay. So like this would just be like again a general all round, and then the petty one is just like a smaller version of that as well. Okay. Again, I don't know enough about it. That's why I'm like, ooh. But again, it's like I'm willing to spend like $1,000 on a good set of like pen. Like when I say set, I just mean like getting every pen that I need, and then spending like the same on a good knife set. Because I want to enjoy the experience of doing these things. I enjoy cooking, and it's like if I can do all these things, I think it would be really good. You're so correct, and you should say it. Go to knife shapes. Top knife shape. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Um. Okay. You're saying the. Okay, I do want one of these just for fun though. Bread knife. I would definitely get a bread knife. That would change my life with buying bread. Okay. Do you need? No, 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 no. If you're available on Tuesday, if you want to just bring it then. Also, hi Shay. How was your stream? Go follow Shay, everyone. I don't know. If you're still planning to come with me on Tuesday, just bring it on Tuesday. That's fine. Thank you for letting me use it. And back for alert when to go to. Oh, that's okay. Help Chronicle with a bit of streaming tips. We gotta play. Oh no, Paragon. I've never have to explain yourself on that. No. Japanese knives equals knife shapes. I'm just trolling Scott right now about if I can cut chicken with a bread knife. Some Japanese chef's knives aren't very flat, but one side makes left, right. Ah, okay. Cleaver, that's what you're looking for. Would recommend in here tries for cleaver veg. Yeah. I definitely want to get a veg knife and a general knife. Is it okay? Wait, where's this tag? Are you still streaming? Oh, I missed that. I saw that. Yeah. Came over while he's streaming. I give him a shout out and then he posts his sub link. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hey Kyle, how's it going? Come in and say sub to Shay. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Good to see you, dude. The official meta, muting his stream, listening to it through Shay's stream. There it is. Kyle's been a while. I see you post on Instagram a couple of times. I'll be honest, I haven't really been on social media a lot recently. But I see you post on Instagram a few times here and there. It's like I hope you're doing well, dude. It's been a minute. I do slightly envy the Germans for having bread cutting machines. Yeah, we have that in Canada too. You can just request it. Current bread knife is from a set serrated as much as a wave blade. So yeah, I don't like the wave blade. I have like one of the wave blade ones, which that makes me think of the game that you actually were the community manager of, saying wave blade. That game was pretty fun. Having outside online outside of real life instant ages. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad to hear that I get it. I get it. I am very much, I don't want to say I'm offline, but I am very much living life outside of the internet these days. Like obviously I'm streaming, but like it's kind of really helped me mentally. It really has. I think I was way too like in the thick of that stuff, and just kind of getting out and living normal life has been fucking amazing. Which one have you picked up? You picked up. Ooh, okay, okay. That's actually, and that's pretty reasonable. Sold out. Goddamn, every knife is sold out. I guess they're really good for $50 as well. That's not bad, man. So yeah. Not to come out or anything, but he closed your stream so he can't hear it. Okay. That's fine, Zero. That's okay. Hope you're doing well. Also, Zero. DJ streaming time, did a little bit of game dev, and I'm out just living, enjoying life. Nice. Yeah. The only screen I have is my TV, and I watch just movies and bad YouTube videos. I don't even watch any drama stuff or anything. What have I been watching? I've been watching like streamer VOD things a little bit, just one particular streamer. But I've been watching like people review every Pixar movie. I'm just like, I don't know. It's like late night. Maybe I'll play a video game on the Steam Deck or something. But I go to the gym a lot. I'm outside as much as I can. All I watch is Red. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, Christ, we're spending time now just like looking at knives. Like this is what we're doing. Work out like a nerd. Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome. We're just looking at knives and picking what's a good knife. You know, it's like I don't know. I don't care anymore. I care about like having a good time with the stream, but in terms of like all the bullshit that came with the streaming, I'm too old. I'm too tired. I don't know. When we go, I already got the couch. I already got a couch. I have a nice couch actually. I measured it up. I was kind of like, man, I kind of wanted the bigger version, and then I measured. Scott and I were talking about the measuring of the size of the couch, and it's like, yeah, if I got a bigger couch, it wouldn't even fit in the fucking apartment. The drama, so much, and I see it all the time, and I see it constantly still, and I'm like, I'm out. I watch like 4 channels. That's it. I watch a streamer called Northern Lion because he's really fucking funny. I watch like Mop. I'll watch Galaxy, who met through Mop, and then I'll watch Shay, and that's like it. I don't know. I'll stop in some other channels if we raid and whatnot, but like, the zero drama in any of those channels. I'm fucking good. I am good. I go with that K-drama. Yeah, and Robin tells me about K-drama from all of the shows that she's watching as well. You watched online since Oh yeah. I've really got into recently. Honestly, while I've been sick this week, I put on the 12-hour librarian videos of just like the best of like a month, and I just been watching those. I'm like, that's it. That's what I watch on YouTube. It's really kind of like, I don't know. He's really funny. He's really funny. Admits he does. I watch Robin. It's just what Robin goes live very intermittently, and also when she is live, I'm about to go to the gym. But I watch Robin. You crocheting some dildos the other day. That I wasn't paying attention. What were you doing? Sorry. Click Twitch. Oh yeah, it's like when you reach a certain level, it's like I see it all the time of just like weird like intermingling drama stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't care about this. I don't care. It's like there's nothing good that comes of it. There's nothing good that comes of that stuff, and like you just feel shitty about it. And if you're like I keep getting recommended like Hassan videos, and I know there's a lot of politics stuff and things like that, and that's fine. But it's like I can't sit there for like 40-minute videos about like the drama between him and someone else and whatever. Like, yeah, the stuff that's the other person's doing is really bad, but I'm also like, I don't need to watch. I don't need to know. My life is not, I'm not invested in this at all. You live a couch for years and years, live in a large place, a dating guy who's 6'4", and suddenly it feels like a tiny baby seat. Just sit on his lap. So easy. So easy. Yes, if you want drama, K-drama talk, you need to speak to Robin. She has all the details. I think, yeah, Robin sent me like 30 minutes of voice messages one day and just explained the entire plot of like this show. And it was like 2 episodes. That was it. And I was like, oh my God, how did this much happen in that? It just made you vomit out of your ears. Good. I'm glad. Another really fun section on the website is accessories and tools. Oh, like ooh. Dude, okay. I'm gonna officially turn into an old man. Just gotta pop my glasses. Oh, these need to clean. Good grief. I've been staring at screens for like 60 hours all week while not feeling great. So it's time to my eye fatigue. This new one? Oh no. The particular dent or that one, yeah, where it's like the deaf mute wife of like some politician. It's fucking insane. It's so crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spray these with goddamn Windex at this rate. All right, old man glasses going on. There we go. Honestly, they don't do much these days. I think I need new glasses, but like the eye fatigue. Okay, what are we looking at? What are the good accessories? If you want an apron, get one. I think I did think about it. I think I saw them last time I was at Granville Island. They do like the leather aprons, right? I wouldn't say no. I want to go all out on the kitchen. I'm not gonna lie. I want to have a really nice kitchen. Living room will be good, but like I have most of the furniture. The only thing is like I realize because I've been sick, I haven't got rid of any of my furniture this week. So I'm gonna have to take it with me just to then get rid of it, which is annoying. But my coffee table is like a shitty one from Wayfair, and I think I might just scrap it when I get rid of the IKEA stuff. It has like a chip in it, and yeah, the whole thing. When I had the dog decided to just go crazy on the on the coffee table, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to give that away. Cooking utensils. I wouldn't. I don't. The problem is I don't cook a lot of variety of meals. I'm not gonna lie. So like having like woks and whatnot would be great. I'd love to start making my own like fried rice dishes. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll look at the cutting boards as well. Okay, that's the bread knife. Ooh, I wouldn't say no to one of these. Make some smash burgers. That would go crazy. So Scrub-A-Lots, Yield chainmail pen scrubber. I kind of like that. Learn to cook them. Fried rice. Yeah, I mean, I will say like the price of these is not crazy. Like, wouldn't say no to ooh a nice little three-way bowl. Let's go. Ooh, what's this for? Wait, what are these for? Okay, what is a Danabi Japanese clay pot for? Is that like a rice serving dish? The strainer, I'm not gonna lie, the strainer looks real nice. Um, ooh, this skillet. I do want a skillet. Yeah, what is the clay pot? That kind of looks amazing. I do want one of these though, like a smash burger style. Is that a strainer for cleaning rice? I don't know if it's for cleaning rice. I think it just like, let's see. It's honey kitchen for rinsing. Okay, yeah, literally for cleaning rice, veggies, and meat. That's actually pretty sick. That's actually pretty sick. I do have a Zesta. I do have a microplaner. Okay, I can go with that. Strainer is amazing. It's on your list for the future. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember this website. Well, you've sent it to me, so I'll open it later and add it to my like list. This thing, yeah. Again, $40, that's nothing for this stuff. That's absolutely nothing. Clay pot. I guess these clay pots are like what? I could put rice in it because that's what I'd love to do. Like if I ever hosted some like people coming over to have like a couple of these, and it's like you put like all of your rice in this, and then you put like the like if I made like a butter chicken meal, put all the rice in this, you put all the meat in this, you put the veg in this, and just be able to like keep it warm. That would like I'd love stuff like this. This would be amazing. Yeah. Like get like this one for like rice, get this one for like a meat dish or vegetables. Like, yeah, that would actually be awesome. I don't know if it's Hui or not, but I've been doing eye exercises, make sure like yeah, I've been doing that a little bit as well. My eye strain's getting a little bit. I mean, my mom started wearing glasses at my age as well. Like her eyesight started to like deteriorate then, so it's kind of something I'm gonna have to deal with eventually. But you know, this like my eyesight's not terrible. Like I can read everything. It's just like my eye strain gets a little bad. It's like it's a more of a distance thing because like beyond like 9 feet or whatever, things get a little fuzzy, but it's not like terrible. Um, so yeah, damn, I really like some of these. Like this would go crazy. I think getting like I don't know. I mean, it depends, right? You get like the larger one, get a large one and like a couple of smaller ones. I think that would be pretty good. What K drama about a divorce lawyer and upon it, she helps very sad because her own custody agreement. Oh, really? Yeah, some of the storylines in them are insane. Robin was watching one about demons. It was wild. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up with chat. It doesn't take up a lot of space on my screen. Pickle my husband? Oh boy. Yeah, rice some veg for the Danabi. Yeah. Dude, the chat is fucking stupid. It gets stuck unless you scroll too far. Also, Knifeware has amazing axes. I do need a new axe. Shay has my old axe. I think he took it camping once, and then he lost the bit that covers the end of it, and now he just has it. But yeah, the knife stuff's pretty good. This is actually a really good website to like have. Yeah, I think having a couple of these would be awesome. I do like a steel frying pan. That would be pretty sick. Fucking size of that thing. I saw someone use one of these as like a Korean barbecue thing. Not gonna lie, pretty dope, but I don't think I need it. Dutch oven, I could do them myself in the bedroom. Thank you very much. Rice cooking? Ooh, hold on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like these. I don't know about that one though. Is that like, oh, it's like a little set? Hell yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to get a few things off this website. Not going to lie. Cooking utensils. I definitely need like a spatula scraper, that's for sure. Some of these would be pretty good. Serving spoons, definitely want to get a couple of those. That's for sure, but axes are under accessories, knife ware's location Vancouver. Okay, yeah. So I'll go to that. Where do you say? Axes are under accessories. Oh, here we go. Hatchets. Yeah, that kind of makes sense that they make this stuff. Ooh. Oh, I like this one. I don't know. That one's the Chad one. That's crazy. Without cut your vegetables, Skitty. There we go. Just walking around with that, chopping up like green green onion. Not that I like need one, but it's like it's always good to have some stuff like this. Go to Vancouver location. The assistant manager in Edmonton has 12 axes. Yeah, you could cut some green onion with that. We need at least, yeah. I would like go for one of these, like a fucking hatchet though. There is something like having an axe is one thing. Having a fucking hatchet though. Like, there's something about, I don't know. There's something about walking around with a hatchet and a fucking leather apron. That kind of goes hard. That kind of goes real hard. But yeah, I don't know. Some of these are really good. Some of these are nice. Wouldn't say no. Wouldn't kick him out of bed, if you know what I mean. Advice me. Stop watching The Forest. I've not seen The Forest. Oh, the one that Shay was playing yesterday. Yeah, I don't like that game. I don't like it because it's scary, but also the audio in that game was so fucking broken. I was losing my mind. I was losing my fucking mind because it was just like when it was supposed to be raining, and I was like, I couldn't handle it. Especially I had him on the TV, so it was coming through in fucking stereo. I wanted to just throw the TV out. You want to buy More Things Kitchen, but I'm getting serious with boyfriend, and we have a clear plan to move in together in a few years. Long enough time frame to get good use, but short enough that we'd end up many doubles that feels wasteful. His finances to buy highest tier, whatever he wants. So anything in my budget would be inevitably donated or sold. If you are planning to move in together and you are planning a future in that way, don't think about just buying things for yourself right now. Start just buying stuff together. The worst thing is that if something happens, you just divide the things up. but you have to operate on an equity basis thing rather than an equality basis thing. Just buy the best thing that you can, because I don't know if you already, I guess that you don't live together right now. Because otherwise you're either going to buy stuff that you're not going to like for a few years just because you're worried about throwing it away. But yeah. Considering you get good quality, it lasts a lifetime. You merge stuff, keep the better stuff, and donate. So yeah, I think you're going to end up wasting more money buying lower tier stuff just because you're like, what's the point? I think it's better to just buy the best thing that you can and keep what is the best of both. Even if you end up with doubles, right? I think that you spend about a week or two at his place, 3 weeks, your place in rotation. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Get a couple. I reckon what I would say is if you already have stuff, buy a couple of really nice things that you know that you won't get rid of. Like get the really nice knife, get a really nice like frying pan, get a really nice apron, whatever it might be. Get like three or four really nice things that you will be unique. That one, if you go there, you could take with you, but also that you know that you're not going to get rid of. Anything else doesn't fucking matter, right? Really. Get a dope veggie knife and toss his traveling knives, but yeah, exactly as Scott said, is like just like you can get one of those leather what is it? The knife storage things, right? The knife bags, right? Get yourself some nice knife bags and get something like this and store them and take them with you. You know, invest in things that will last you a really long time. Don't worry about the rest of it. Pots and pans, like whatever. Scroll down, you can see the one you got. Is it this one or this one? I'm going to assume it's this one. Crumple. This one. Crumpler. The Crumpler. Sounds like a 1960s Batman villain. The Crumpler. But yeah, just get something like that. Fuck equality. We do equity all the way. He pays because all our dates travels because it's all life. Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, I'm saying more about the equity rather than that, because if he makes a lot more money than you, it's unfair and unreasonable for him to ask you to pay an equal amount when he can afford more. Because either you're compromising on the quality or the experience to accommodate a 50-50 split. But also if it's the other way where he wants the more expensive thing, you're then way more out of pocket than he would be. Like the impact is a lot bigger. So comes with branded Band-Aids. Okay. So yeah, I would just say buy the essentials. Don't worry about a big like set of pots, pans. Like, because you're talking about buying more kitchen stuff, right? You already probably have like pots and pans. Buy the more unique things that you really want, like a really nice knife, really nice cutting board, really nice unique, like a cast iron pan or whatever. Things like that you're not going to get rid of. The rest of it doesn't fucking matter, right? The rest of it doesn't matter. And if you do end up getting rid of it, just sell them, because they'll hold their value. If they're well taken care of, they'll hold their value and people will buy them. So yeah, I'm very much in the mindset of like, just buy the best thing you can and then you keep the best thing. I realize I'm not drinking enough water the last few days as well. So yeah, I would love to get a couple more things like this. Mega Nakiri. Let's go. I do like the cleaver looking ones. I do. I'm not going to lie. Think I'll hold off and just get your daily essential. I did get a cast iron Dutch oven. I'm going to save for a cleaver. But beyond that, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Just get him to buy. Honestly, if you're going to merge it anyway, get him to buy the other stuff and just use it when you're at his place. Easy, right? That's it. Or, like we said, you get it and then you just take it with you. I definitely think getting like a good veg knife like this, yeah, because you've mentioned it a few times. I think it's worth it. I don't know. Ooh, I like these ones. I know it has like a lower... Why do these ones have like such a lower rating? I just love the look of them, where it's like you can see the layers of the steel that's been like hammered down, you know? It's very, very cool. But like they always have like, I don't know. Well, you also have to keep in mind, yes, some of these are like 5 stars and everything, but it's like 5 stars from 1 review, 2 review, you know, so I'm so spoiled. Yeah, there you go. You deserve it and less entire life. When his plays, he cooks it. Yeah, there you go. Get him to buy all the stuff then. May 12th? Okay. Where can I get one of those? One of the knives, you can get it from knifeword.com, Robin. You can get it from knifeword.com. You know, sandwiches anymore, just pout and say his tastes better. The man, Cam. You get it from knifeword.com. They do ship to Germany. Yeah, they sell everything on this site. They sell everything. Oh, man. All right. I think I looked at knives long enough. Where are we at? Where are we at on time? Oh, my watch is on low battery. Well, we got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time. You know what I might do? I might not play Timberborn today. I like it, but it takes a lot of like time. I end up always playing for like 6 hours. I think what I'm gonna check out is a new game. I still have all of these tabs up, my god. I'm gonna check out a new game that I got on the sale. Be Scandinavian and not German. Wow. Good time for you. Get a birthday splurge. Hell yeah, dude. May actually works great for me because April is going to be a little bit of a... I think April is going to be the only month I'm going to be like house poor just because there's so many things I have to pay out for. But aside from that, I should be good in May. It's just like the... It's just like right now, it's a little tough. You'd be in Montreal, not in life location. Might get things shipped to... Ooh, not a bad idea. All right. We're going to check out Nubby's Number Factory. I picked it up on the Steam sale. I also got Project Zomboid. I only bought 2 games. I'm actually proud of myself. And they were both on... Oh, I thought I already... Oh, I installed... I installed it. Oh, well. It's fine. Yeah, we'll play some Nubby. It's basically like a Balatro meets Balian game. Oh, it's already installed. Okay. I forgot my internet's really good. It installed immediately. It's like a Plinko game, but it looks really cool and interesting. So we're gonna check that out. I've seen only a little bit of it played, but it has this cool like retro early 2000s style look to it, but it's not. Settings. Okay, so there is a seizure warning. When you're freshly out of an engagement. Become fuck buddies for 7 years while dating other people, then finally realize what after Jim you had the entire time telling them to go a trial relationship. Oh, that's so easy, Skitty. Just, yeah. It's the long game. It's like grade school edgy way. Yeah, but kind of in the best way, though. Kind of love it. I guess that was your Finnish and Swedish blood saying that to my German. Cool math games. It's, yeah. So, I don't know. We're going to learn together. Hey, you must be the new employee they were telling me about. My name is Tony, and I'm going to be your supervisor. My job is to show you how to run the factory. I don't really care about your name or anything, so let's just get into this. First things first, welcome aboard to Nubby's Number Factory, the world's leading number manufacturer. This is the main control center of the factory. Your first task is to launch our mascot Nubby down the pegboard. Hold down right mouse and press left mouse to launch Nubby. Okay, wow, you're really good at this. At this factory, your only job is to make big numbers. By launching Nubby at these pegs, you'll earn however many points are shown on the peg. The number shows how many points you've made this round. The number at the bottom is the goal. If you beat the goal, the board will restock. If you get a really high score, the board can restock multiple times in a single round. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you what a restock even is. Well, listen up, because restocks are an important thing. Oh god, hi Shay. Hello, hi everyone, welcome on in. You know who I am. How was the rest of your stream? Good to see you guys. We just started Nubby's Number Factory. What is this stream about? You know what it's about. We spent like 45 minutes knife shopping. We talked about you, Shay. Talked about how you like to milk rats on the weekends. Why is this content like the same thing we were just watching on Shay? This is Shay. This is him. This is exactly him. They milk you. Oh, I always get that wrong. Yeah, because they store it in the little, like the little pipette things that you get for, like the skincare stuff that you have. That's really what's on his skin. When he's saying he has oily skin, it's man milk gathered by rats while he sleeps. You playing Nubby? We're just watching our channel. Have you straight up just been watching my stream of me looking at knives? It's not oily, it's dewy? Yeah, alright, yeah. Okay. Dewy. Skincare is important. No, it's not. Content section. It'd be really funny if we were just watching your stream of you watching my stream. It's not the only... True. He did not know how to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. How to get chat on screen. He broke Twitch chat. He muted the video that he was editing and then ignored everyone. I use Rohypnol. I use Rohypnol all the time. Oh, rose hip oil. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, don't cut that. I said to restream his video, editing, and comment. Yes. Okay, when the board restocks, a bunch of new pegs will fall from the sky and fill all your empty spaces. Soon after the pegs with the same number will merge into... I'm already lost. Keep launching Nubby until you beat the goal. Okay. Oh, we're so back, baby. So this game's about pegging. It's about putting your balls in pegs or something like that. Dude, pegging's so good. You guys don't even know what you're missing out on. We're a pegging star. Just kidding, you're not. Wow. Wow, Tony. Almost done. Rearrange new pegs. Press the jumble button. Nice. Launch Nubby one more time. Right mouse, left mouse. I want to show you something. Okay. They bounce. So you might notice that Nubby goes through some pegs, but not others. I bet he does. Nubby will break through ones, but he'll bounce off any peg greater than one. Alright, bud. That's it for the tutorial. Figure the rest out for yourself. Oh, wait. I forgot one thing. Every time you launch Nubby, you lose one life. If you run out of lives, the sun will explode. But luckily, every time the board restocks, you get one life back. So as long as you keep making big numbers, nobody gets hurt. Okay, now I'm done. Thanks for not pressing the skip tutorial button. I know that was difficult for you. I'll start you off with a fresh new factory. Good luck. We did it. We're so back. What? He just penetrates some pegs with slaps others as... Yeah, he's just not got the girth yet, you know? But for 100% Scarlet Nova oil, it's just the texture, face off, it's also better and works. The thing is, well, I don't know, Shade, you wear makeup sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes he does. Okay, zone 1. I almost already forgot how to... 8. Okay. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We did it. We did it. Now you want to play Peggle? This is kind of like what that is. Peggle's really good. Peggle's a really fun game. Oh, 25? Oh my god, am I the king of this game or am I the queen? Okay, maybe. Oh, no, we're good. We're so back. Peggle was genius. Oh, Peggle was so good. Peggle was great. That was one of those dopamine games before like dopamine games really like took off in that way, like mobile game kind of thing. Queen. Oh yeah, I am a queen. I am a goddamn princess. Oh god. Oh, hit the 32. Hit the 32. Yes. Nubby smart. Click an item to drag and drop it in your inventory. Right mouse on items. Cheese house. Nubby dies. What? Gain 300 points. If you're on round 30 or higher, gain 3,000 points instead. Friendly rock. Double 4 random pegs whose number is less than 32. If Nubby is still alive, summons a meat orb that will float around and pop pegs. Meat orb dies. Rare, I don't know what a rare item is though. Okay, so I have. This is where Balatro comes in. Do I want a cheese house? I kind of want the monstrosity. Every 1.5 seconds. I think I'm gonna try this. There we go. Done. Just give them good buddies. Don't go on sunscreen though. Yeah, I use sunscreen like every day, even if I don't go outside. 360 Pogo era web games. Yeah, that definitely has that kind of Newgrounds kind of feel. Slash bowling alley videos, right? Everyone loves the monstrosity. Slay Queen Slay. Cam hasn't seen the sun in 12 years, so we covered that way. Yeah, I just look aged because I don't take care of myself, not because of the sun. Zuma. Zuma. The frog one that was on like Xbox. Oh man, I found my Xbox 360. I don't know if you can see it on the BRB screen. I found my Xbox 360. I'm gonna have to bust that out. Aging is hot. It's definitely something, that's for sure. Oh, hi Toxic. Welcome back 10 years later. Just gonna give you shit. Oh, sorry. Speaking of hot, my sniffles are so great. Hexagod. Yeah. I'm sorry. I said Hexagod. That was the game that we were talking about the other day. That we were talking about earlier. Okay. We're gonna risk it, okay? Oh, this is bad. Meat orb. Okay, we take those. Gold Rush. This peg will give 1 coin when popped for the first time. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Restock. Let's go. Why they gotta do that? Oh, I guess that takes a life away. Come on, meat orb. Yes. We're doing so great. Yes, not Hexagod. Sad that Bestagon such a mech. What's Bestagon? Mark my word, we're gonna have such a resurgence of fat folds and eye wrinkles and body hair and art. Sanitized. Yeah, I think people, especially with what's going on with like plastic surgery, like the buccal fat removal and all that stuff, the whole like aging gracefully or naturally thing is gonna come back in a big way. Perks are permanent. You cannot sell or get rid of them. Nubby dies. If the round started less than a second ago, force triggers items on the slots. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nubby dies. If you've passed the round goal this round, force triggers the item slot twice. Oh. Don't think I really get this. Okay, I don't really understand that, but we'll figure it out. Whoa. Hello. Oh, here we go. Okay. First peg pop creates a chain bolt that pops a... Ooh, that could go crazy. What's this one? 10 pegs popped. Pops a random peg. When this peg pops, it gives points twice. Ooh. Summons a sharp shot that will pop a random peg 10 times. Creates a chain. I kind of like this one. That one could be very useful. Oh, and it will also trigger twice. Okay, gotta remember that. Double peg popping? I know, man. Both holes? Crazy. There we go. All right, we're in. We're done. We're done. Oh, easy. Easy. Is that a 128? Oh, baby. Touch it. Oh, no. There we go. Gold Rush. Okay. Gimme. Oh, get it. Oh, dude, that was tits. Often said you haven't lived so you gone double hold. Like this? La. I agree. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Yeah. Hit the. Come on. The Grabathon. Play to win. Oh, why not? When opened, 8% chance of... Okay. Click the prize draw inventory. Try to double one random peg. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we'll put you there for now. We have just enough. Let's grab this. Let's do it. Oh man, aging gracefully. I feel like I barely aged for less than years. I definitely have aged pretty badly. I have gray hair and everything, and I don't look good. That's mostly because I don't sleep very well. I probably didn't eat very well for like 10 years. That's my problem, is I just didn't take good care of myself. It's not that like the sun got me or anything. Hexagons are the bestagons. CGP Gray video. Never. Don't know who that is. Gray hair is genetics. True. I think mine comes from stress though as well. Definitely comes from stress. Suspicious key. We can go on together with a suspicious key. Oh, that was bad. That was real bad. Get him. Fuck him up. Dude, this game's gonna go wild. I don't know. I could be one of these people affected by a seizure at this point. Sneak it. This peg will pop the highest number of pegs when popped. It will not pop itself. Okay. Okay, I missed it. That's embarrassing for me. That's okay. Gale enters 30s next year, and it shows. Nah, I don't know. I think 30... I hate to even say it, because a lot of people say this, like, oh, the 30s is the new 20. But I do think that by the time you get into your 30s, you finally have figured out who you are. You got all, like, the stuff done that you kind of wanted to do in your 20s. And you start kind of developing the kind of person that you're going to be for, like, a longer period of time. For better or worse. So I don't think, like, going into your 30s is, like, a bad thing. I think a lot of people, like, do it in a very copium kind of way. If there's like, oh, yeah, it's totally this. I'm like, yeah, you're not 20 anymore. But why are you trying to be 20? Like, why... Just, like, embrace being a person you are. Like, I didn't really figure out who I was until, like, fuck it, I don't know, still figuring it out. But, like, 35? You know? I thought I did at 32. 32 is when I started to change. 35 is when I started to, like, really figure out who I am. And then 36 is when I started getting medicated. You want to slow down aging? I hear that Equinox Gym would be a... I hear that the best way to slow down aging is to have a 19-year-old son and track the amount of boners they have and the length in which they do, and then compare your boners to your son's boners, and then post about it on Twitter. That's what I've heard is like the key to immortality, is tracking your son's erections. But what do I know? I mean, figure out who you are at every age. Just realize, yeah, that is true. That is true. You are who you are at that point in time, and it will change, right? I think the worst thing that can happen, Zero, is if you don't change at all. I think that's the worst thing. If you never change, that's worse than anything else. Telling you how I must have got dad genetics when it comes to skin, because I have no skin, but I look younger than they're at 25, and just sitting there thinking, no, because I'm a basement child. Yeah, it's the sun damage. You don't go outside. That's what it is. I think that's part of mine. If I was like actually outside a lot more, I'd look so much worse. Okay, first peg pops. 50% chance to gain 2 coins. Must still be 1 coin for this to work. Nubby gives birth to a copy of himself. Ooh. Okay, we're going for it. I'm gonna. Hang on, what's this one do? Okay, so we're gonna move you here. We're gonna move you here because that will then trigger these. Ooh, how did that not? That was so bad. Oh no. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, on the last bounce. Hail Goblin. Oh, folk player in high school who never let it go. Still talks about the one thing. Yeah, prime example of that. Or people who just like aren't willing to learn and grow and see other people's opinions or any of that shit. Hail Goblin, Mega Most stores just special order. You lost pigment in your beard, not gray, just, yeah. Have a limit different areas and 0 gray on your head. Interesting. I think Shay has that too. It's like, he has like really like bright blonde white hairs in his like hair here. I kind of have a little bit of that too, but it's also like dry skin. It like compounds itself. And you guess you need to start going outside. There you go, Scott. That's the solution. Only go out at night. There you go. Most gray hairs are not actually gray. It's just like the white, right? It's like they're actually like see-through. Ad break. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Boss round. Power outage. Hover over to see the details. This peg will disable a random item when it's fully popped. Disable a random item is kind of trigger for the rest of the round. Okay. Woof. Oh, well, we're good. We're done. We're done. We got loot! Okay. Force triggers all items in odd numbered slots. Not bad. Force triggers item in slot 7 2 times. Interesting. I can't breathe. I'm gonna go with this one. The Stratosphere. We're already on zone 2? Okay, I gotta blow my nose. I got... Can't breathe. Blew my nose and immediately was blocked again. Back end's gone. Sorry, Zero. I was blowing my nose. I took the chance to go blow my nose. They lose pigment and gives the appearance of gray when blended with regular hairs. You just learn how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let him suffer. Wow, thanks, Scott. He isn't doing legs at the gym yet. So that's true. I ain't doing the squats and I ain't doing leg day. I'm in the gym since last Sunday. And I'm probably not going to go again until after I've moved. So like 2 weeks. Basically, I'm going to go back to the way I was a year ago. I'm going to lose all my gains. It's not fun. No, it'll take me like a week to get back into it. If anything, it's probably going to help my shoulder like actually recover by taking 2 weeks off. Which is what I should have done a long time ago. So maybe this isn't the worst thing. But yeah. It was like... It was just like I went through being like really sniffly on like Monday. No, yeah, Monday a little bit. Tuesday was the worst. Wednesday then started to like die down. It just became like cough. And now it's just like a little bit like phlegmy. I don't know. It's not like my nose is running, but it just like it's very phlegmy. Okay. What is this? Snowflake. Okay, so what's this? Doubles for random pegs, numbers less than that. Nah. Random peg will explode and pop 8 nearby. That goes crazy. That one's good. Doubles a random peg. One random peg gives 20 points. Increase the number 20 for every time items triggered during this round. Okay. I think I'm going to go with this one. But I'm going to put you here so that you trigger. Because that's going to force trigger that one and trigger this one. Yeah. And then I think, I'm gonna swap these two. There we go. Let's, I don't have enough. Okay, can't do the rest of that. I don't know how much moving lifting boxes will do that with like resting shoulder. I mean, I have movers coming and doing a lot for me, so, and I'm not doing a lot of like lifting overhead. I was visiting Montreal whenever get a good leg session. I'm good. Feel like me staying away from the gym, being squishy is a gift to society. Can really handle hotness, you know. Yeah. You don't want to give them too much. Okay, you don't want to let society objectify you more than they already do. That's good. That's, you know, for their protection and yours. Said with the extreme serious. Yes. No, I mean, self-confidence is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, right? Even if it's like whatever. I know, like, joking around, but still, special round. All psychic pegs will give equal points to the numbers. Okay, I don't know what that means. All right. Oh fuck! That one crazy. Glad you're judicious about it. Thank you. Yes. Speaking of moving and buying things at home, when's the house party we need to christen the place? No Christians allowed. No Christians allowed. I don't know. As soon as, like, basically I have next week to, like, move, and then after that, I'm immediately back at work, and then Robin shows up at the end of May. So maybe then? 50% chance to force trigger one random item. Force triggers, let's go with this. Yeah, let's do it. Dude, the pregnancy test one goes buck wild. Halves the highest peg number, doubles the... No, that seems like a terrible one. That one's not terrible, but let's do that. Now we need to exercise current place. Maybe. I'm gonna go and like clean it on the Tuesday. So I'm gonna take my little wagon with me, drop some books and everything off because I just don't want to carry them on the moving day, and probably clean that place and then come back and like Wednesday I've got to be at the other apartment for the internet to be set up, and then I'm gonna just like clean this, like do trips back and forth between here and there on Wednesday, and then Thursday is like the big move, and then I'll come back here after I've moved to like finish up cleaning walls and paint and stuff like that. So yeah, I would like to have people over. It's just I don't know when it's gonna make sense to. It's kind of like it's a busy, hectic week, and then I'm immediately back at work again. Having that month old, I was saying I didn't have to move in and clean both places. I basically have to. Basically would have to, because I'm moving out super quick, right? Like I've been trying to clean the place here as best I can, but everything's still, you know, like I haven't taken the bed apart or anything, like all my TV stuff. It's like I'm gonna have to do that to an extent, but having a few days is at least nice. And like I said, like the landlord has cleaners coming in on the Friday to do moving clean, which again I appreciate, but it's the fact that he did it overlapping with me trying to move. It's fucking annoying because he just doesn't think of people but himself. Oh fuck. All right, this thing, like these things go wild, man. I think we're doing okay. We do need to kind of get the numbers up. 69 is it's gonna be, I think we're gonna kind of hit a wall soon. Like we're only just beating it by like not double, but yeah. Pops 2 random pegs. Cheese house. If you gain 300 points, if you're on around 30 or higher, gain 3,000 points. So is that like an end game kind of thing? This one could actually be pretty good. Crits a chain. See, that one could go crazy, but I kind of want the cheese slot. I want cheese house. I don't know. I mean, I know I could get multiples. Drag and drop an item over this button to wait. Freeze them in front of to go anywhere when. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what that is. Everything current place stated. I mean, this is partly why I want to get rid of a lot of stuff too. Is there's just a lot of negative association with them. You wait till October to be around. I mean, like even Shay's gonna be away when I'm moving and stuff. So it's like most of my friends aren't gonna be available regardless. I'm not really gonna have like a housewarming party thing anyway, but I'll definitely host something when I've got it set up a little bit. Don't have overlap, move things, storage, get rid of them. I thought about doing that too, and then I was just like, why? Like when I have the month to do it, if I need it, because I could always just say I'm not handing the keys over and like still have this place and like take my time or take more time, right? But I was thinking about just like getting a storage locker and moving. This was like a while ago, just moving because I didn't trust the landlord. He kept threatening to like evict me, like at random times, not even like when the lease was going to be up. And I was just like, I might need just like a third space to like put stuff in. So I'm not doing it this time. And then now I don't have to worry about that again. Well, I don't have a place to live starting in May. True. Yeah, that's different. That's very, very different. You can pay for flight. I think I've paid enough out recently. I don't think I have the money to do that. I bought myself one nice thing for the apartment, and that's kind of it. I bought the apartment, and then I bought one nice thing for the apartment, and I think that's my spending done for a month, to say the least. Cheese house. Okay, what's this thing? 60% chance to do nothing. Turns out double one peg. Okay, don't love that. Kazoo doubles a random peg. Random peg like pop nearby pegs. Doubles 4 random pegs. No, I kind of want to get. So I don't have enough. Can I sell? If I sell, what value do I get though? I don't think it tells me. I don't know if that'll work the way I hope it works, but we'll try. We'll try. No, if I didn't have somewhere to live and I was like moving around, then yeah, storage locker would make sense. It's more just like I thought about getting a storage locker last year because he kept saying about how he was only going to give me like an extra 6 months, and then it was 4 months, and then it was like a year, and it was just like it was getting really chaotic. Now at least I'll have like a storage locker in the building and the apartment. If I need anything else, I'll be fine. But yeah, I will say it is kind of a nice relief to know of like for the next 5 years my rent isn't going to go up. That's kind of like there is a little bit of like a peace of mind to that. Break it. Yes. No. Wait, is it halving it? Like what's going on here? Okay, we got it on the last hit. I don't want the sun to explode. Okay, force triggers all first peg popped items. 5 times force trigger on slot 5. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I know that's good. We're on the moon though. There is a special levy coming up in like a few years that I'll have to like pay for, which is not, my share is not an insane amount, but it is up there that I'm gonna have to save for, which is fine. But in terms of just like, that might not happen in the next 5 years, but it's like in the next 10 years, I'll have to pay for that. I gotta fit your tile life 5x5. Kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy to think about that you're gonna have to do that. But yeah, there's a levy that's going to come up in like the next 10 years or so, which is like I'm already aware of, but it's not like 50K, right? It's something that I can save for over the next period of time and will plan for. But it's just kind of nice to know it's like, yeah, my expenses are going up because I have to pay strata fees, property tax, things like that. Like it does add another $500 onto whatever I'm paying, but my rent or mortgage is actually going to end up less than what I'd pay here if I stayed another year. So like, and here was already pretty reasonable. And then, you know, the strata fee, it's like, it is what it is. You have to pay that stuff. But that covers like hot water, gas, things like that. Has a lot of amenities in the building, which I really like. So I'm like, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's fine. And I'm paying into the equity of like ownership. That's the difference too. Okay, we're kind of not doing very well right now. Oh, that was bad. No, the sun. Oh, brother. All right, we're so back. Oh, that was a terrible bounce. That was worse. Okay. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. What the fuck, man? There we go. There we go. Crazy. They are cheap to build and maintain. Also, someone who invests in things and one of the best things to get is a siege fund. All depends on the size you need. And for 100, 300. Here, the prices that I saw, I think it was like a 5x10 was like 300 a month, which isn't terrible considering. But I think now if I was going to get one, I would get a smaller one. The fuck is this? Every empty peg space will give points equal to the total amount of pegs that have been popped this round. Pops the lowest peg twice. I'm gonna go with Cheese House. Let's start with Cheese House. Again, don't really fully understand these yet, but you know, we'll get it. Ooh, by a point. Limited experience in North American stores like is a common thing, at least feels that way. How often it comes to a solution, but they dreadfully. They're not the worst. They're just like, it is expensive. I mean, everything's expensive. If you want to rent a parking space from someone else in your building, you're looking at like $150 a month, right? If you want a storage locker in a building, it's like $150 a month, right? So really, like, depending on the size of it, 5x5 probably end up around $200 a month. When you go, I will have some guys. Ooh, that'd be nice. I gotta do that. I gotta do that soon. Or at least this year. That's gotta be taken care of. I've left it way too long. See a dream that dating someone well off. Would love to buy a large building, multiple units, and you have to offer reasonable rents. Terrible idea to mess business with friendship like that, but so yeah, I think there's like one thing I would love to do as I wanted to, like, if I was ever like well off, like very well off, I would want to build like, or take over, like, you know, like you have like hotels, make it into like more affordable social housing things and actually provide it with that. But I'm not very well off, so that's never gonna happen. Is the first peg popped was the highest number of peg for guys? Okay, that one's not gonna be as useful because a lot of the pegs are at the bottom. Let's go with this one. Okay, so now we're getting back. Ooh, what's this? Every peg will give points equal to 50% of the current number. Gives 5 points every time it's triggered during this round. 1 in 50 chance to metamorphosize. I guess that means die. Let's go with this. I'm gonna put you there. Let's open a slot. There we go. That seems good. Start streaming the Preds exams. Shall I do it with you? Last I did. Yeah, I remember you saying. Don't you have like Shay to marry citizenship? Sure, I'll marry them all. We're going full sister wives. Most of us offered, but you wanted to do it. I do, because none of them will kiss me. That's the problem. None of them will kiss me on the mouth. That's the problem that I have. Or some of them are a little too into kissing me on the mouth. You know, there's a line. There's a line. It's like a spectrum, like the bell curve. I need something in the middle. They got to be like okay with it. Oh, hi, Havoc. I'll kiss you on the mouth all day, every day. How's it going, dude? Gold Rush. Gimme. There we go. Got him. I'm okay. I'm okay. I've been sick all week, so if you hear me like sniffling, I apologize. Oh, we take those. But other than that, I'm doing okay. We're doing kind of a bit more of a chill stream today. And yeah, I'm gonna scare you off that. Oh boy. So anytime I won't let you kiss me on the mouth. They have to endure but not enjoy. Yeah, they get all of the worst things about me and none of the good stuff. And I'm not saying the kissing is the good stuff. Okay? So, I don't really know what the good stuff is. I need gold. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. Companionship? Nah, they don't even get that. There's no, you know what? There's no good stuff. I was looking at like dogs the other day. There's a dog on one of the islands available. That's the breed that I like. It's like a mix. I don't know what it's mixed with, but it is like a Dachshund mix of oh my god, by 10 points. Called Daisy, and it's very, very cute. But like the description kind of concerns me because they're just like, yeah, she has like a lot of energy, and she's not good with people or children or other dogs and can't be left alone. I was like, oh no. I was like, maybe I shouldn't look at this dog. Like, I want to give a dog a nice home, and I'm okay with them not liking other dogs. I'm like, there's got to be certain levels. That's a living, yeah. They actually moved some breeding lines. Yeah, oh yeah. You said I was never around. No, true. I would need to practice my topping skills, Scott, and you're never around, so can't really do that. When I say topping skills, I mean my Beyblades. I need to learn how to spin those tops better, and you're just never there to help me practice. Spend 1 coin if you're trying to gain 2 coins. Always leave 1 coin for the time to work. The mollusk, if the round goes past 2 or more times this round, multiplies the total points by... Ooh. Cannot be force triggered. Okay. Reduces round goal by 30%. Halves all... Ooh, that's brutal. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. You can go in 2, because this only triggers the odd numbers. What's the bingo card for? I'm hoping I convince the boyfriend to get a giant dog when mostly done traveling. Is that so you can ride it around? Like a steed? I'm assuming. Robin wants a giant dog as well. She wants a dog that is bigger than a house. She wants Clifford the big red dog. You read my mind. Kind of would work. You're not gonna love it. Yeah, Robin's been looking into these too. Okay. If a slot 1 is empty, a random item from Nubimart will appear in slot 1 and force trigger 3 times. The new item will disappear at the end of the round. That could be good. Force triggers the leftmost item. Lose 5% of your total points. Okay. That could really screw us, though. I think this one would be fun. Okay, we're going to put Cheese House here. The fuck is this thing? 25% double highest peg. Okay. Whoa, Snot Boy. Didn't even get a chance to look at that one. I didn't know about the bingo card stuff. I'm one off from bingo. What is the one? Tell me. Okay, we'll take those. What is the one that you're missing? So to upgrade the sheet of new items. Wow, Scott, yeah, you gotta really get on that shit, honestly. Glow stick. Uranium rod. Nubby emits a burst of nuclear waste. Nuclear waste pops any pegs it touches. If Nubby isn't alive, random peg will emit a burst. Ooh. 1 random peg gives 20 points. I think you gotta go with uranium. And then I'm gonna put you in that so that you force trigger. Yeah, let's do it. What's the cafe? What? What the fuck is this? Dragging about food items in the mouth to eat. Gain 1 coin for each remaining life. Upon returning to W mark, gain 1 reroll. Alright, so that cost us 6 and we got 10. Beautiful. Stocks a random rare food item. We're good, we're good. This game is weird. Reason... Because I wasn't late today. Okay. I technically did mention coffee earlier, though, because I had... When I was drinking my coffee, I said, this coffee was really good. It started off bad, but it got better. So, having flashbacks to MySpace and 90s Road. It definitely has that feeing. And I do like it. I like the dithering effects and stuff. It's like, they really nailed the aesthetic. And like, it has like that Doom guy feeling. I'm assuming this is the dev as well, and it just, yeah. Oh, when popped for the first time, this peg will trigger a mega explosion and pops all pegs at once. Okay. There we go. The faux 3D spinning sprites, yeah. Like, it's very good. It's very good. It's like shit, but like consistently shit, which makes it good. You did mention that streams had to be canceled. I didn't talk about why this one. Yeah, I think it's about why this one was late or canceled. But I did mention, yeah, because I was sick. The first peg popped was the highest number peg. Yeah, that one makes sense. Force triggers all items. Okay, we're going with that one. Hell yeah. What the fuck is this? Okay, what's this? Halves the pegs, doubles the lowest. Pops random peg, pops gives points twice. 20%. Wait, can I? W mitzvah wait. Unstable waist bounces and pops any pegs. W isn't let. Wait, I can up what? I can double them up? Unstable waist bounces and pops peg. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Oh my god. Yeah. The dithering and the face looking very early get, yeah. It just makes me think of like Doom Guy. That's kind of it. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, I think we've got, I don't know. I don't know what's a good or a bad run, but we might have a run going, everyone. It's kind of working. We're making the points. Whoa. You don't know what Jollibee is, though? It's like, Filipino chicken. Filipino chicken. And that's all I'm saying. That's a descriptor. That's not me talking about it. It's not a descriptor. It's mid. Scott's trying to get me to talk about it, and I refuse. So now that I have my chicken stir fry. Oh, no. Get the points, get the points, get the points. Oh, baby. This mope thing. How much it cost to live in the lap of luxury that is Cam's lap? Costs a lot because there's not a lot of luxury, so I need that money to actually afford the luxury that you're going to be enjoying. It's kind of like a JoJo Siwa situation where she's selling $900 tickets for you to go to her show and help her set up and actually work for her for the cost of $900. Kind of like Gene Simmons is one, where he's charging like 12 grand, where you go to the show and basically work for him. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I can't upgrade you. I think we're going full nuclear waste. Pops a random peg. Every empty peg space equals the total amount of pegs that have been popped this round. Every empty peg space will give points equal to the total amount of pegs that have been popped this round. Okay, whatever that means. Miami Statement, stir fry is ideal flavor vehicle for cooking. True, I'm not gonna disagree. For the JoJo one, that's somewhat false. You were the pre-meet and greet. And in the way of the road. Yeah, you're paying to be in the way of the road. No, she went on an interview and said that you get to help her, like, you pick the help pick the songs of the show. You can help her do sound checks. You can help her set up the show. It's kind of fucking weird. Sign-based car. But you also, that one you do work. Yeah. I've made a mistake of adding MSG and butter while cooking lunch. No such thing. That's never a mistake. Oh my god, we failed it. We failed. Dude, what the hell? Why are we not getting... Oh, we got it. Okay, we got it. Getting a little stressed. Getting a little stressed. Force triggers all items that summon anything. Let's go with this one. I think the nuclear waste option might have actually been a bad... This might have been bad. I think we're actually going to fail. Oh, never mind. So far, I'm only getting to, like, the moon. I'm not getting very far in this game. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nubby! Nubby! Oh, come on. Come on. Woo! When is MSG? It tastes better. Remember when people were like, MSG is so bad for you. You shouldn't do that. And it's just like fucking food flavoring. Kazoo. Doubles a random peg. Double a random peg. Half the peg. Pops a random peg. Pops will give the points twice. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the cafe. Restores 1 life. Yeah. Gain 1 coin for every strawberry eaten. Gain 1 coin for each remaining life. That's not worth it. Alright. Wait, are rerolls free? 1 in 4 chance to double all pegs. Oh, goddamn. Alright. Can I... Let's go. Let's go. I mean, this one force triggers all items, so that's fine. Shit, yeah. Just checking. Aching with anticipation for strawberry season. You really are. Really saying One Punch Man. I mean, on my wheelchair arc, because my legs will fall off. There's also that option. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. C-U-C-K. Oh, fuck. Did anyone else look into that Cooktails game? No! Well, welcome back, community. Deep red blood berries, stranger fingers. Gimme. Well, we got a high score. Any other ideas for the bingo card? Every time I mention Shay, every time I mention Northern Lion, every time I say me saying keep an eye on Sarah for me. New ideas on ones I already have. Didn't think to see the death battle video posted. A death battle? I used to buy non-Swedish strawberries because they're always white on the inside. Yeah, you like what you like, right? It's like it's the same with like texture things, right? Excuse me. And it's alright. Should I post it here in our Discord? You post it wherever you want, Sweet Prince. You post wherever you want. Where are we at? Ugh. My eyes are hurting. Okay. I don't know. Let's chat for a minute. Wait, what is this? I don't know who they are. I'm wearing glasses. What do you want from me? Oh, I should really turn that off, just in case my friend is trying to message me. Christ, I bought something online and they won't stop emailing me. And they're like, Oh, you know the thing that you it's like when you buy something on Amazon and Amazon is like, "Oh, you bought like a new toilet seat? Here are all the toilet seats that are available." And you're like, "I already bought one. I don't need one." The company I bought something from, it just like keeps sending me emails. Uh, I don't know. I'm not feeling super great. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling super great. I think I'm gonna change game. If I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna maybe change game. Door to the Oval Office. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Body morph control versus everything touched to Ash guys. That I don't know. Are you describing Thanos? Thanos versus Plastic Man. What other games did I get recently? I don't think I don't have time to really play a Timberborn. Thanos ass clapping. Oh baby. Oh baby. Um, I don't know. But it's always funny. It's like you buy something and then the websites are always just like, "Oh, you bought this thing. Maybe you want to see other versions and variations of this." You're like, "No, it's a one-off item. It's a fucking toilet seat. I'm not looking. I've bought all of the toilet seats I need." That said, for the new place, I think I'm gonna buy a new toilet seat as well. Something about like I don't really give a shit in what I'm renting because you can clean it. I think just like I don't know, getting a new toilet seat and replacing that will kind of be nice. Uh, get a good bidet. Yes, I probably should get one of those. I bought the thing. I don't need to. Yeah, pretty much. Get a subscription to seats for your toilet needs. Yes. Hang on, I'm gonna go back to just chatting for a minute. Nubbies is pretty fun. I can see myself losing a lot of hours on that. It's still a little confusing to me, but I don't have the mental fortitude to play that right now. Was buying new toilets first thing in a new place. Several plastic ones come with a pond. Yeah, I want to get like a wooden one. I want to get like a wooden toilet seat and a proper like thing. Just because they're also a lot cleaner, like easier to clean. Like my one, it's like you can clean it, but it's still like take a normal ass toilet seat and throw it out when I get there. True. I mean, one person I dated, I'm not gonna comment on certain aspects, but they basically almost broke the toilet seat because of the how do I say it? Because of physics and yeah. So I think I'm gonna get a more sturdy toilet seat in the new place. One heavy and sturdy and soft. Cam was too rough. That yeah, that's what it was. I was too rough. I was too rough. That was definitely it. The other things, subscription options, usually one-off. But yeah, yeah. I think their algorithm needs a little bit of work. Um, But yeah, let me play some music for it. I don't know if I'm gonna end yet. I'm not feeling super great, and I do kind of need some food. But I also want to hang out. I'm having a good time hanging out. But I also realize that my energy is very low, and I apologize. It's probably not the most. I'm not exactly the most high energy person, regardless. But let's see what's going on. Not a lot, I'll be honest. So, what? Oh, that's what Paragon was talking about. Oh, I don't know if you're still here. Thank you for gifting me a sub to Chronicle. I got very confused. I know you mentioned about gifting a sub, but I think I'm gonna could get some chicken. I do have some chicken. I do have some chicken that I need to marinate for dinner. Chill is fine. Need to get. Yeah, it's just like talking for several hours. It's kind of draining, especially when part of the reason you're sick is like your head is kind of swimmy and your throat hurts. So let me make a tea. Let me see. Let me make a tea and see anything. I don't. I also don't want to waste people's time. So let me make a tea. That's the other thing. Is just like I don't want to waste anyone's time. I I would play like Timberborn thing. It's just yeah. I don't have the mentality to like, kind of deal with that right now. I want to check out a couple of other games that I have though eventually. I want to get through the backlog, which would be good. Um, I saw someone playing Breath Edge the other day, and it I don't know. Shay talks really highly of that game, and I do have it. I want to play this again. We talked about this the other day, right? But it's like it needs like mods. to like basically make it playable. Like it's not playable. Yeah, you literally need a guide on how to open it. BioShock was pretty fun. I know there's a new 2 Point game. Train Valley. What was this? Train Valley, Germany. I don't remember playing this. Maybe some of that Filipino stuff you like. What was the name? I'm not sure. I don't know. Was it Greg? Maybe. Oh, what I would do for, you know what? A steak slice from Greg's right now would go so fucking hard. Why have they got no pasty shops in Vancouver? Like they have like the Australian pies place, and like, but they only sell like you either sell them as a sit down meal, or it's like they sell them as frozen pies, which I do actually want to get some. But they're like $15, and I'm like, sir, it's a fucking pie. Like chatty nonsense streams, perfect kind of time waste. Yeah. Trying to think what we can do because UK people are lame and don't open businesses. Well, that's not true. They do open businesses. They're still lame, but someone opened in Kits. Someone opened fish and chip shop. And it was like some British people, and we were like, "Hell yeah, dude, let's go!" Oh, they have curry sauce, amazing. And then we ordered from it, and the chips were like burned to shit, and the curry sauce is like Indian curry sauce. It's not like chip show curry sauce. And I was like, man, this ain't it. But still pretty good. Still pretty good. Jamaican jerk. Tommy's in Surrey is really good. There was oh my god. There was a place in Toronto, and they did like Jamaican rotis. Oh, it was incredible. I shat for 3 days. It was absolutely worth it. And I've not found any in Vancouver that even like, one, I've not found any, but two, anything that comes kind of close. Even like the good food places that we have here. We had like Fritz, which was supposed to be one of the best places you could get poutine in Canada. They sold it and it just fucking tanked. And I've never been back. You need to get something from here. Was it a place called Peanut Plaza? Broom Company. I'm not getting a fucking witches. What is this? What in the wicked am I looking at right now? Handcrafted brooms. No. Absolutely not. The Jerk Place in Toronto was no. It's like it was like it's like on a main street. I can't remember the name of it. But it was yeah, it was a Jamaican roadie place, and it was like just off. I think it was like the end of like Queen. Like if you're looking at the map top down, it's like west. And it was just like one of those like open store kind of things where there's a bunch of food places. It's kind of like what you have on like Robson Street, where you have like Jappa Dog and like the Pho Place and all of those. It's like the same style like that. I don't remember what it was called, but it was so fucking. This was over a decade ago, but it was really good. I don't usually do it, but I might put a little sugar in my tea just to kind of give me a little bit of life back. Peanut Plaza was more North York than downtown. I can't remember what it is. Roti. Oh, there's a place called Roti Kitchen on Cambie. That's an Indian roti, though. That's not what I want. Roti, Toronto. Queen Street? What was it called? Maybe it's gone. I don't know. My roti? No. Island Foods. That was it. It was Island Foods. But apparently it closed. Island Foods. That's what it was, I think. Or something like, I think it was Island Food. That sounds really familiar. Mistyped it like it said unintentionally. Okay. Speaking of main places, boyfriend's ruined you for other red curries and stuff. Right now, this guy in called Ryan has a shack open odd hours and you have 4 things on the menu ready to cause you change spending a season. Yeah, stuff like that. Like I want more places like that where they do like 3 things incredibly well and that's it. You just get it from that. Like really like niche food places. Like there's some where it's like, again the pie shop or whatever. But yeah, for like curries, things like that, if someone just like hones in and makes this one thing. Like there's a big surge in the UK, and maybe it's died off now, but it was definitely big last year. Was with I mean, this is a very common thing in the UK anyway, but the fact that it took off where they're paying like £10 for this is insane. Where it's like jacket potato with beans or like with beans and cheese. And it's like that guy, it was like the Spudman or something. And it's like, yeah, if you just do one thing and you like do it really well, it could be super successful. I think the prices are insane that people are paying and they're lining up just because he's on TikTok. And I'm like, all right, you're paying $10 for a fucking potato and like 9p beans from Aldi. Settle down. But yeah, one of the best Caribbean places in used to do wings out the back door. Ooh, there's some of the best wings I've had are from Phnom Penh in it's by Vancouver Central, like off Main Street, and it's a Vietnamese place, but they do incredible wings. Poutine truck in London closed down during COVID and they decided to stop. We can do this. We can do it. Can we do fish and chips as well to replace the King's one that we tried at your place? Oh, there it is. Okay. Man, I have not put sugar in my tea in years. Like, my hand putting it in was quivering the way that Shay does when he puts a Mars bar in his mouth upside down to feel the vein. It was just like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Did you just forget? No, I just walk away. I just don't even like tell people what I'm doing. I just walk away. I was making a joke been used 2 days in a row. Different day. I've slept since then. It's fine. Eat Mars bars definitely. Yeah, there's only 2 ways to eat a Mars bar, but Shay found a third. Okay, and the way he does it, it's not really eating. Uh, Poutine truck in London. Yeah, we could definitely do it. The hard part with like a poutine truck in the UK is people are used to getting cheesy chips and gravy from a takeout, and they won't differentiate them. They won't be like, this is a meal. It's viewed as a side that you get with a kebab, and that's the hard sell. Sell the place, buy a truck. Let's go. No, I was making a tea. You also need some good. Dude, Dunn's closed down. They did Montreal smoked meat here, and it wasn't the best, but it was okay. And they completely shut down, and I don't know where they went. And it was like shut down before COVID. It's really weird. Introduced to Ryan late at night, stage a guy with a thick accent, taking American football, Swedish boyfriend, is a huddle in the snow. That's such a good memory. Just like, yeah, and you'll always go to that place now, like forever. Dude, just mid conversation walked away. I just think it's funny to not care and just walk away, make a tea, just be talking about something and then just leave. Just absolutely Irish goodbye it. He's using these kids of cam just to, yeah, it's my mental state, okay? Old man forgets where he is and wanders away. Yeah. I have to wear my glasses today as well. They do Montreal Smeeks. Yeah, I want to. You know, I want like a Montreal smoked meat sandwich, but I also want a beef dip. I haven't had a good beef dip and with the au jus. I haven't had one in a while. Montreal smoked meat is mid. It can be okay. I will say Montreal smoked meat on a grilled cheese goes crazy. Crazy. But yeah, that's just a theory. A game theory. Dude, what game should I get through? Oh, that tastes awful with sugar. I'm really like I eat chocolate and stuff now and again, and that's fine, but like I've had sugar in a drink. Even like soda, I don't really have that. Like the sugariest thing I'll get is maybe like a latte with like a caramel syrup in it, but that's something I want to get. I want to get a oh, there we go. Okay, Pyro, here's your coffee talk. I want to get some sugar-free syrups for like a little coffee station. Kind of gaming. I don't know. I'm not gonna stream much. Like I'm gonna be streaming for like another like 50 minutes. I'm trying to think something. We just played some Nubby's Number Factory. It's fun. I just don't. Because I'm sick. I don't have the mental fortitude for that right now. Traveler's Rest. Is that the? Is it? Oh, what is Traveler's Rest? That sounds familiar. Traveler $23. Colin, I'm gonna be real with you. I just wrote a very large check to buy a home. I ain't got $23 to honestly. I will in May, but yeah, Nubby is pretty wild. Nubby's pretty good, Swallowed. I like it. I like it a lot. I just yeah, my brain is a little just frazzled today. Hopefully, like tomorrow, I'll feel better and I can do more of that. Or we play like Timberborn. I don't know. There's so many games I've started and kind of need to get back to. I installed Oxygen Not Included. I want to play that again. That one's really fun. I was mentioning to Shay that I want to play Farming Sim 25, but I don't have it yet. Sorry, I realized I'm not even showing my screen of Traveler's Rest. What was the one that I was talking about the other day where it's like it's a 3D version? It's not this. Maybe I put it on my wish list. I know like Shay keeps talking about like big ambitions. Solarpunk pretty disappointed about Arctic Eggs Classic. Dude, is this game just perpetually on 75% off now? I think it is. They're really trying to Ale and Tail, that was what it was. Ale and Tail. It looks kind of interesting. Big Ambition is so fun, I don't care. It's on my wish list because of you, so Schedule 1, Drug Dealer Sim. Yeah, a few people have mentioned Schedule 1. Schedule 1. This is Ale and Tail. This one is good. Cancel DLC. Okay. Why? What was it? Was it genocide? Were they trying to patch in genocide? They were trying to like cut down the Hogwarts houses. There's only 2 houses now. And you could only be in one house or the other. Is that what it was? I wonder if they just like added mold growing up the walls, like black mold in all of the walls. They're probably just gonna turn. Yeah, they'll probably Miles Morales it, right? This game looked pretty fun. I saw Classy Packs paying it. Paying it? Well, technically yes. Playing it. All right, what's Schedule 1? Schedule 1. Oh god. Railroads. Okay, one sec. Railroad Scheduler. Control time to lead your trains to the destinations. Actually, all schedules best to go. If you crash, fix them by going back in time. Master each mission called the Ultimate Rain Scheduler. All right. That looks like Nubby. Approach gotta milk that IP for all it's worth. It like won't be anything new. Yeah. Well, they're making the TV show. They're making the TV show. All right. What's this? People need their fix. Ah. Full Soylent. Oh, is this what Chiblee was playing the other day? I recognize the plant thing, but I don't understand. What is this about? So you're a drug dealer? Okay, so it's literally a Breaking Bad game. Got it from there. Nick Frost is Hagrid. Can I get any of you cunts a Polywog potion? Check it out. What's going on? Hey, J-Rock, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Almost fucked that joke up. Almost. Pulled it back at the end. Cam, that's not a joke. He's literally been cast. I know, but I'm just saying that he's gonna play the role in the same way as he does in Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead. Fuck. I don't know. Should have been Dinklage. He'll probably be in it, right? He's always in all those kind of things. J-Rock, how's it going, dude? How, were you streaming yesterday? I think you were streaming yesterday. Go follow J-Rock. He's fucking awesome. Plays a lot of, Satisfactory and Car Mechanic. Just get down to Hogsmeade, grab a butter beer, wait things to blows over. Yeah. Just can't. I hope that they do something where it's like he's playing Bad Boys or something. He's like watching Bad Boys 2 and his little hobble hole with the spider. All right, let me switch back. Let me switch back real quick. Shay, how did your stream go, by the way? How was the edit coming along? Did you figure it all out? Well, that's what we got. Who's calling me? Oh, one sec. Sorry about that, everyone. My friend Becky was coming over to bed with a treadmill. If you didn't hear what I said, my friend is coming to pick up a treadmill that I'm getting rid of. So they're going to be here in like 20 minutes. Told her 2:30. Don't think she knows how time works. Maybe she's still, she's living on, she's not done the time zone push for. What am I trying to say? You know what? You can finish the joke yourself. It's fine. It's okay. We're moving on. We're done. We're done here. Dude, so apparently they're doing a remaster. They're doing a remaster of Black Flag, which means, oh my god, it's been 7 years since I last played this. So this game, if no one knows, this is the game that it's one of my favorite games of all time. It definitely has problems. I'm not ignorant to the fact that it has problems like me. And it is one of my favorite games. And so it was the first game I ever streamed on Twitch. And so every year on my Twitch-iversary, whatever you want to call it, checking out the Steam games and the queue. Kind of, yeah, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Like tomorrow I'm going to try and stream, but I'm also packing for the move, so might be a bit of a wash. Skatey, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Great to see you. Enjoy looking at those knives as well. And go get yourself a nice knife. But they're remastering this. That's going to come out supposedly the end of this year. Which means, even though I've like 100%ed it, I can't 100% it because they shut down all the community servers. So I can't do all of the fucking achievements. Also, that's bullshit because I have played this 3 times on stream. And it's telling me that I have not unlocked any achievements. So we gotta play it again. Oh no. What's this? Okay, is this it? Maybe not. So I have to, because I bought about 2 years of $10. Yeah. It's also saying you're not signed in. That's by choice. I don't want to be online. I don't want people to know where I am. Okay, I'm trying to be an aloof person. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, they're remastering this game, and so June 23rd is my stream of like when I first ever started streaming. Like I created my account, and then 2 days later I streamed. And oh, hang on, let me snooze this real quick. There we go. And yeah, so I usually do a playthrough of this once a year, but then I get really annoyed with it because all of the missions on land are all tailing missions, and I only like the ocean combat, and so it's very annoying. Probably need some souls to get achievements, maybe. I mean, it just means I literally showed up, J-Rock. It doesn't mean anything. We just did our partner anniversary. 9 years partnered in February, and I'm just like, man, what have I become? Uh, Still here, still failing, balling on a budget. I will say one of my favorite games is BioShock Infinite. I love this game. I really, really love this game. I haven't played it in 9 years. Oh my god, it's like I got partnered and then just went fuck it. Yeah, I would have. This was a month before I got partnered. Literally that. Yeah, 9 years. Yeah, I've been streaming for 10 years, on and off. So yeah, warning to everyone, this could be you. Maybe this needs another playthrough. I don't know, man. Yeah, okay, so that's what I mean. Like, this one has the achievements. Oh, you know what it was? You know what it is? You know what it is with fucking Assassin's Creed? You had to do it through the Ubisoft. You had to do it through the Ubisoft Connect. Yeah, Uplay. Yeah. Fucking Uplay, man. Fucking Uplay. You play, we all play with our Cox. Brian Cox, that is. But yeah, apparently they are remastering this game, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of okay with. If they bring the visual fidelity of something like an Assassin's Creed Shadows or even Skull and Bones, fuck that game, but like bring the visual fidelity, I'm okay with it. Why do you have Bruges background? Because my computer updated and then it just cycles through photos and I don't really care. I mean, on my other PC, I can show you what it is. Oh, no, I can't. But it's basically just a picture of a guy saying, dude, I'm straight up having a bad time. So that's your options. I actually just used to have the Windows default, and it changed. I don't know why. Loved AC Black Flag, but I'm not going to buy it because Ubisoft. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem is Ubisoft devalues their own IP so much that everyone knows that within 3 months, the game is going to be on heavy discount. Like when Steam was doing the spring sale, like Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West or whatever, which is an older game that is on PC because PlayStation now released the games on PC, was discounted less than Star Wars Outlaws, which came out 6 months ago. Like Star Wars Outlaws was on like 50 or 60% discount, and I was like, you guys, no wonder no one buys, like, your games do well, but no one fucking buys them and does anything because they know that you're going to discount it super quick. And then they've moved the more valuable IP now into its own separate thing, and they're basically going to tank Ubisoft, and it's just going to be another thing. Apparently this game's pretty good, Manor Lords. This looks interesting. Is this something I'd like? Is it like a town builder? Dude, we gotta get back to Valheim. Slavic magic, that's what Skaty is. He's up boost the discounts officially played the long tail and not realize the trick. Yeah, they're just, and then now it's too late. Now it's too late. I will never buy a Ubisoft game on launch. I won't, because I'm like, why would I? You know what I'm saying about DLC for Mount & Blade Bannerlord? I don't think I've ever played Mount & Blade. I think you've mentioned it to me before. Mount & Blade. Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. War Sales. You're very into these style games as well. Like I'm genuinely excited. I know you want to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 soon, but like I'm very much looking forward to you playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on stream if you do it. If you do, because I know you like these games, but I think that would be a really fun stream. I liked watching you play Sons of the Forest. I think that was really fun. You fucking around with Kevin and the raccoon, and then you chop the tree down and it landed on you. It was very funny. But yeah, you fucking with Kevin was very, very good. I think I just like watching you play games with Jank that you really like. There's just a synergy that goes with it. You're probably gonna play through. That's fine. I'm okay. I'm more than okay with that. It's very fun to watch you play games with Jank. I think you have such a good sense of like how to make it funny. Games like Forza, but yeah. You definitely have that like Let's Game It Out-esque kind of ability to do it, but at runtime. So I like it. I like watching you play those games because I won't play those games. They're too scary for me. Even though it's not all scary, but I think like I live vicariously through you. This looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. What's that game that's coming out where it's like a roguelike game where you go into the past into medieval battles, but like you can go in with like trucks and cars and stuff? Mount Blade's one of the games you love it or you don't, but still appreciate it. I remember when Shay played Vermintide with who did you was it with Zero? I think it was with Zero. And I was like, and I picked it up and I haven't played it. Kingmakers, that was it. Kingmakers. I picked up Vermintide. I want to play it, but it was like destroying Shay's PC. This one, right? It's like a roguelike or something. Dude, that trebuchet though. I built a trebuchet as part of a history class in school. It was wild. Is it destroyed? Yeah. It really did. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. It's like PUBG medieval. It's kind of great. I don't know. Goofy stuff like this, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I think it just for your stream, I don't know how you have it set up. I don't know if you're using NVENC or not or whatever it is. If I see you, well, I'll see you on Tuesday. You are? I'll see you on Tuesday. I'll show you how I have the dual streaming set up because I think it's a lot easier than the way you have. Not that it's easier because you're using I know you're using Restream, but if you use the plugin that I'm using, it basically will do exactly what Restream is doing, but you have all the control on your end. And I'll show you like how I have it all set up and everything. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's certainly not the perfect way to have it set up, but I think that you'll really like it because it won't add any extra using the A to now. Nice. Okay. It works really well. But I have like the YouTube dashboard embedded into what the fuck is this? I have the YouTube dashboard embedded into OBS as well so that I can update everything at the same time and like have the two chats and everything. But yeah, if you set it up a certain way, it's really good because what am I trying to say? You can use the Twitch stream encoder at the same time, but because you're using NVENC, you can actually have two separate ones. So you could stream at a super high resolution to YouTube or like 1080p 20 megabits per second, and it has like almost no, like I'm doing it right now, and my CPU usage is 0.1%. Like it does nothing because the NVENC can stream, I think it's like up to 6 different encodings at the same time. It's kind of crazy. So I highly recommend doing that if you have the bandwidth to do it. And Chronicle as well. Also that. I don't know. It's like, I know there's a lot of videos out there that already cover that stuff, but I do find it interesting. Oh, okay. This is a tiny, that makes way more sense. It's a tiny build game. Wonder if this was inspired by the Red-Threaded Prose question. What would happen if a U.S. Army division got sent back in the Roman era? Like someone optioned it for a script. That makes sense. Depends on the generation GPU, but yeah, multi-stream with NVENC. Yeah, it has to be, it can't be older than 2000 series, except for the 1650. 2000 series going to do okay. So I have a 3000 series, and I did because I tried the Twitch transcodes that you can do within OBS, and it was trying to automatically do like 6 encodes, and the UI of everything was kind of getting a little weird. I dropped it down to 4, and it did way better. So I think the 3000 series can do 4 streams at the same time. Shay has a 4,000 series card, so his should be fine. But keep in mind, I'm using dual PC. I'm using dual PC because I'm a piece of shit. Whereas a lot of other people are using one PC. But, oh fuck, I'm out of snoozes. Sorry, everyone. There's an ad that's going to run. I have nothing. I'm just going to trigger it now so that it's over and done with. Sorry. I ran out of snoozes for the ads. I'm really sorry about that. I'll have to like jump off in 10 minutes anyway, just because my friend's going to be here. But yeah, it's there's a lot of good stuff you can do with Atom. It's actually really nice. And it takes like, yeah, no extra impact on it. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I've finally decided on what I'm going to do when I move to the new place with my PC, because I've talked about it for a while. I'm going to see if I can get the Threadripper to work, and I'm going to use that as like a home theater thing in the living room, and I'm going to put the 1080 Ti into that. And I think I'm going to buy an RTX 3050. Yeah, I'm using StreamerBot too, but I need to get better at it. I need to like figure out how to do it, because I'm also still using Stream Elements as well. But I'm gonna put a 3050 in the gaming PC, and that's gonna become my stream PC, because I found a 3050 for $250, and I'm like, that's fine, that's fine. And so that way I'm gonna game. I'm gonna have to switch all my games, obviously, but I'm gonna game on my main PC, which is the 16 core with a 3090. And then I'm going to stream on the 1700X with the 3050. It just makes way more sense to do that, because I can actually put my PCIe capture card into that one and everything and not throttle the GPU. I could play games at better resolution and like better frame rates and things like that. So yeah, my plan is to basically make my current streaming PC, because it's just completely wasted as a stream PC if I'm using NVENC. Like that is my gaming PC and my main work PC still. Then the gaming PC will be the stream PC with a 3050, and then I'm going to put the 1080 Ti into my Threadripper build that's hopefully will work. I don't know. As long as you're actually set up. Yeah, I do have... The problem with StreamerBot right now, and it's not their fault, is the connection to YouTube. You have to set up every single time you stream on YouTube. It doesn't automatically connect. And like I've been using Caster Labs for the dual chat between the both of them. Caster Labs just straight up stopped working. It just straight up stopped working. It won't update. It starts to update and it crashes. Really fucking annoying. But you have to like connect it to YouTube every single time. Oh, that you fixed it? Okay. I feel called out. Half-ass set it up and realized all my problems with updating titles, stream keys this week. Yes. They might PlayStation win for setting up StreamBot because they're updating the UI and everything. Yeah, it's pretty basic GUI on the StreamerBot, but it's very good. Like I have like a bunch of redeems. Like you can automatically redeem stuff on it, which is great. So like if people like there's like the people want to time themselves out, reward with channel points, it will automatically do that. The ones where you can time out my camera, I think it should be working now. I think it was broken, but Restream was the same, but they have an easier way, so it should be updated. Okay, yeah. I saw Nutty did a video about it where it's like because on TikTok you need a stream key to stream. Oh, no, there is no stream key. You have to do it a different way. But if you actually use Atom to send a stream copy to Restream, and then Restream will connect to TikTok, you could actually stream on all three platforms at the same time. It's kind of crazy. Even as a Discord extent, yeah. I really need to spend more time learning that. I was doing PhantomBot for a really long time, and I did like it, but the updates were getting annoying, and it kept like disconnecting on the web stock. I was like, Stream Elements, and then StreamerBot now exists, and yeah. I'm gonna try and learn a little bit more how to do it and make a better thing. I just like my stream being really simple though. Like my stream is pretty basic. I do have a lot of like scenes that are doing stuff where it's like stacking the camera and the alerts and everything together. But it's nothing too crazy. It's just like, this scene, full screen, intro, BRB, and outro. That's it. I know it's nice, but it was just a chatbot only. Yeah. StreamerBot being able to integrate into channel points is amazing. Is really, really good. I do like it. But yeah, I'll have to learn how to do that. Oh my god. Yahoo Finance needs to fucking chill. Kingmaker. This game looks fun. I don't know. I might, I'm gonna wishlist it. Screw it. Why not? What else we got? The King is Watching. What the fuck? Streets of Rogue. Clearly. Wait, what? Okay, that was not what I expected. So this is that game now, right? That's like, ooh, hold on. City Builder and Colony Simfest. Interesting. I tried RimWorld. I couldn't get into it. It's a nice glue to yes, exactly. Channel integration heavy, not raw. Yeah, with the WebSocket. Essentially, add some code. See, it's really good. It's really, really good. Like it's one of those things where it works if you just want to use it in a basic way, but you can do so much more with it. Is this still like a mixed? Yeah, people still not liking City Skylines 2, eh? Kingdom Castles. I've never played a tropical game. Yeah, what's like? Is there any update on what's going on with cities? Like, people still don't seem to be liking it. Like, what's the deal with Cities Skylines 2? Let's see. After eagerly anticipating the sequel to my favorite city builds, it was nothing but a disappointment. I pre-ordered maximum version, invested significantly in what I hope would be an amazing follow-up. My excitement quickly turned to frustration. The game and the economy have been simplified to the point of being uninteresting. Yeah, that can be often the problem with games where like they try and make it a little bit more homogenized so that the barrier of entry is easier, but then it takes away what makes the game special. Like that's why with things like Farming Sim, I find the learning curve really steep because I just don't know what half of the machines do. But the depth of the game is what makes me more interested in it because you can do so much with it. I think I have like Farming Sim 15. I think that's like the last one I have. But yeah. Split Fiction. I guess I should just add this. I don't know. I mean the fact that I love that these games let you just buy one copy and play with a friend. That's so good, and they still sell like 20 million copies. Isn't City Skylines 2 effectively abandoned? I don't know. It's not marked as that. I mean, they're just doing a new anniversary content, so I don't know. But that's really disappointing. Cause like they should have just I don't know what they're doing. Like maybe they just need to listen to the community more or like roll back something. I don't know. It would be such a shame for it to die in that way. But yeah, sad. Enjoy. Yeah, this is the AI one, right? Again, this is where Pyro and I were talking about this game that released, and he was like, "Oh, I'm disappointed," and he just basically like didn't even finish the game to release it. When you release a game in early access, the game basically needs to be a fully finished game. It can't just like you're not just putting out the first build. Like this game needs to work, it needs to function and not crash, right? That like early access is your one and only chance to release the game. It will never like it might do better when you do a full launch because you can do a promotion, like a promo or whatever, or marketing. But like, that's it. That's your biggest sale point. And it just, yeah, the game has to be ready to go. I was gonna say, damn, like the specs are pretty, not like bad, but like you need a pretty beefy system. And so he went breadth, not depth for the game, which is not a bad thing to do because I think a lot of people just want that. But yeah, it definitely has that. That's from what I've heard is like it's very simplified, like mile wide, inch deep kind of thing. But I think if you have that core level and then you can add that depth, as long as everything functions, you can make it work that way. It's when it's like a really narrow scope game and there's no depth as well, right? That's when it's like not great. And that's what happened with that game we were talking about. Um, this game I am interested in, Coral Island. It's just for me, it's too expensive. just it's too expensive for me to justify the cost, and it never goes on a deep enough sale. So I'm not gonna buy it. That's kind of it. And also, it's not that I'm like, oh, I want someone to buy it for me. I just might not play it. I have 300 Steam games that I need to get through. Modding, keep it blah, don't see less and less next big game for people to stream. Inzoi, it will definitely die off in interest, but there will be like a Sims level of like community that builds around it that enjoy it because they gravitate towards those games. But yeah, I mean, a lot of times they don't really care about that, right? They just want the big boost of initial sales, and then if it tapers off, it tapers off. So yeah, I don't know. With this game, I feel like it needs. To me, it's too expensive. I don't know. I think there's too many games that are similar without too much of a unique selling point. And it's like, it's great that people enjoy it and are having a good time with it because they like these style of games and you have variety. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Never ask me what I want, okay? Ever. I gotta get back to Hades. There's so many games I gotta get back to. Like, all these games are installed. Valheim. Yeah, like I said, Valheim moved great. That's great that your update is queued. We ain't going back to you. You don't work. So yeah. All right. Sorry, I know I was just like bullshitting there for like the whole time, but my friend's gonna be here in like 5 minutes, so I think I'm gonna have to call this stream here. I'm really sorry. But then I can also get some food and get some rest. I'm gonna like pack a little bit more as well, but yeah. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. You are my favorite people. Let's see what's going on Twitch, shall we? Is there anywhere we can go? We might just go to Ferrets. I'm gonna be honest. No. You know what? I'm going to send you to Tina. She's just starting now. I haven't been there in a while. Let's go say hi to Tina. Never a chore? Well, I appreciate that. But thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know like my energy's been like super down. Like I said, I've been sick all week. I feel better-ish today, but my energy's just not quite there. Plus, like, stress. So, I'm going to try my best to stream tomorrow. At the same time, I feel a little bit better, so I should be good then. Swallow, take care, dude. Thank you for hanging out. But if not, I'll keep everyone posted in Discord of what's happening. I'll try and go live at least for a little bit. Tomorrow will be the last stream in this apartment, so I'll be moving all of next week. I'm going to try and stream next weekend when I'm in the new place, but again, it might be like a really short, stripped-down stream and whatnot, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go give the treadmill to my friend. I'm gonna eat some food, and then I'm just gonna rest. I'm not even going to the gym. I'm just like, I don't want to get other people sick, and also I'm not up for it. So anyway, have a great rest of your Saturday or / Sunday, everyone. Always great to see you. I love you all. Go say hi to Tina. She's awesome. Take care. Bye-bye.